Hello and welcome to Tales from the Backlog on a special night. My name is Steve Boshier. I push the buttons around here. If you are familiar with this channel, you're probably saying to yourself, isn't it Saturday? Yeah, well, that's because sometimes we do things the way we want to and not the way you think we should. We're here with DM Scotty, who is never available on Mondays. Usually he's with us on Thursdays when he wants to come by. But today we thought if we go to Saturday, maybe we'll get some variety in our crew. And we did. We got Edward. Welcome. Welcome, Edward. Yeah, so we are once again, for the first time in several months, I think, back in Wasted World. It's DM Scotty. Why don't you tell us about that? All right. Well, do we want to introduce our characters and then get started? All right. Well, we usually go clockwise, so that'll be me this time. I am playing Bad Dirty Jake. I'm a machine head. I fix things. I build things. I've got a cybernetic implant reinforcing my frame, which gives me an extra strike. That's why I have 4 band-aids instead of 3 in front of my face. I also am a great driver because I took the Leadfoot inclination. I also love animals, and I took the animal empathy inclination. My aspects are optimistic and friendly as hell. I also took Mysteries of the Fall, which gives me a boon to knowledge about the wonderful world, which is that which came before the apocalypse. So why people call me Bad Dirty Jake, I don't really know. Everyone else just kind of calls me that. This is me cueing you guys. People call me that, and I don't know why, and I don't super like it. But I just introduce myself as Jake, but this name just keeps following me around. I don't complain. I imagine it's like calling John Little John when he's actually the biggest one. You might have gave me that. The Friar probably did that. Absolutely. All right, Meredith, tell us.
Me a boon to climbing and grappling.
My gang. Thanks to the Twitch chat. Thank you, Quarrel. I have been informed that I didn't have your audio selected in the source.
Oh no, I have to say all of that
So
again.
only I have been audible for some time. I
I'm
believe
trying to fix everything again.
Yeah, I believe I fixed it now. Meredith, would you mind giving the short version of everything you just said?
Absolutely. I'm playing a wasteland hunter, so that gives me lots of skills you'd expect a hunter type character to have. They'll come up when they come up. I have a special weird ability, which means I have a psychic power, which is the magic of the wastelands. I also took a mutation, which is a borrowing from another class of the wastelands, and so you'll see those when they come up.
Thank you very much.
So when you become an egg again, we'll make sure to take you back to Rexicorical Fallipatorius.
Yeah, carry my egg around. Yeah. It'll only take a day.
Sorry. Hi, Mia, playing Tylee Zeronova. I am a scavvy, or a scavenger. Anyway, my basic skills as a scavenger are to find scrap that with effortless effort. I'm losing my mind. I'm also a rubble rat, giving me a boon to finding my way and hiding amongst the rubble. I'm a klepto. I'm also skirmisher. Yep, that gives me a boon to melee. Yaki, which means I'm very talkative, can get my way out of bad things, but I'm also a pessimist, so it could be interesting. And I have a hardy constitution, allowing me to avoid contaminating. Dig up some goodies.
Okay, so hello. My name is, I'm Edward, but tonight I'll be playing the Friar. He is a Jack. I flavored him as kind of a psychedelic holy man of a church I am calling the Holy Bodiless Temple of Karmic Justice. basically, this is my first time playing the system, and I noticed that there's some really cool things that happen with karma. When you fail a roll, you get karma back, and there's this cool skill called, or this inclination called leadership, where it allows me to share my karma with other people. So I thought, what if I were a support class who's just sort of this like Don Quixote / Hunter Thompson character who just rolls around insisting that there's an equality to the universe, that there's a balance, and that this balance is Avatar. And they go around and basically just, it's like an easy way for me to send karma to other people. Just a couple of things. I get extra karma because I'm damn lucky. I'm comfortably numb, and I have null brain, which basically means I'm just resistant to people messing with my head. We can, I think, flavor that I don't have enough there to put for anyone to be able to attack. I can befuddle, which is to say I can put my own condition on other people. And lastly, I'm a medic, so I can if people are dying, I can get in there and. Confoundingly, I'm actually quite good at that. So there's some other things as well. For my aspects, I just said that they are called a schadenfreude. They enjoy seeing the holy justice of karma wreaked upon those who deserve it. And my other aspect, I just made him a scrapbooker. So he has a Bible that's inside a big metal tin, and he's literally just composing it as he goes. So he's adding to the Bible as he goes along. It's sort of not even a Bible, but like a holy book of some kind. And it's big and metal, and he can probably hit people with it as well.
Edward, I have a question for you.
Go.
If you had to put a percentage on it, how much of this character was inspired by Dolph Lundgren's hitman preacher character from Johnny Mnemonic?
Not actually that much. If I'm being honest. Not that much. It was truly like I was like, I want to do Don Quixote and Hunter Thompson. Like
okay.
that was my goal. So if I can get that, I'll be lucky.
It's like there were bats everywhere.
Yeah, it's exactly that. He mostly seems kind of crazy and sort of unhinged, but occasionally he's quite useful. Like that's the kind of what I'm imagining. So there we go.
Yeah, even a broken clock's right twice a day.
Exactly. That's going in the Bible, right there. That's going in the Bible. That's going in the Holy Book right now.
Words of the Wasteland.
Yes.
There you go.
So, Scotty, I'm afraid you also were silent when you spoke earlier. So if there's anything you care to repeat, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to say that the people here are playing characters from the Wasted World, the finished manuscript version. So everything here is legit and finished. And the Runehammer has my manuscript already. They're already working on it. So it should be available in the fall. So you can pick that up from Runehammer. So
that's great, because on every video we have of this, I get comments every couple weeks asking when the book's coming out. So
yeah. It'll still be a little while, yeah.
But it's this year.
It's this year, yeah. It will be this year. Later fall this year, yeah.
Great. Force Recon Fox, that's Matt in the chat. Welcome.
Hello.
Let's get started.
All right, great. So you all are on bikes, right? You have your own motorcycles, okay? You each have your own motorcycle. You're traveling across the wasteland, and it's pretty featureless. Most of the wasteland is pretty featureless, but in the distance, you can see a smoke plume coming up. So some kind of activity.
Where do you guys figure we were headed before we saw this smoke plume? Or we just...
Do we want to go to like a hold somewhere? Like we're just like, I'm imagining I'm sort of like the traveling guy. So I'm going to go with wherever you guys are going. So
yeah.
I'm also a traveler. It's probably why we started traveling together.
I follow
the nearest hold is called Remnant Springs.
Okay, maybe we were on our way there.
Perfect.
All right. Remnant Springs. Hey guys, what do you think that is? Is that a dust devil?
Let's find out. I pull out my binoculars and take a look. Do I see any details in that direction?
You do, yes. In the smoke, you see a wrecked vehicle.
Looks like someone had an accident.
Oh, no. Trouble. I'm telling you, we shouldn't go.
Well, Tyler, what if they
looks like an opportunity for justice. I revved the bike.
Someone might need our help, guys.
Ty, sounds like that's
bike.
2 for and 1 against. Looks like we're going.
Yeah.
Every time we try to help somebody, we get into a lot of trouble.
But Tersa, did you not vote? Are you abstaining?
Well, I mean, if it's already tilted in one direction, voting to make it a swing or to make it a Cats game effectively would be a very bad vote, in my opinion, moving forward either direction. So
That's very
voting to not
smart.
move.
I don't know if it's very wise, but since I want to
To-
go over
to-
there anyway.
To be clear,
I'm
I
gonna-
am a dust cloud now.
Okay, yeah.
I am
We should
moment
follow the
we said there
friar.
might be someone there, I'm just like, ha! And then I'm just off. It's just
And by
immediately-
the way, I imagine all this conversation is being shouted over motorcycle noise.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I
they're all
am
shouting
sitting
at each
still. I shake my head like, ugh, not again. And then bring up the rear.
Yep. On the way.
Okay, as you tear up the hard pan flat heading over there, how cautious you want to be? You just want to go right to it and see what's happening, or kind of hang back and see if anything's going on?
We gotta follow Leroy Jenkins.
This is an
Okay.
important moment. This is an important moment. I'm gonna out of character just like 1 second, which is how much do you want me to dial this guy up for this? Because like my instinct is he just goes all the way in, but
That's-
also that
yeah,
can be
that's fine.
obnoxious
Yeah,
as
dial
hell.
it up.
So like I'm
Dial
not
it
gonna
up.
ruin
Yeah.
things if that's gonna be.
No, that's fine. Dial it
We'll
up.
tell you in no uncertain terms if we don't want you to do something.
Yeah.
You can deal with the
We will.
fire on that. Then.
Listen,
Connect
this
with
is
you and tie you
I'm
down.
like I'm doubling down all the way in.
yeah.
All
My
the way.
my vote is the same. Play it hardcore if you want to, but I also want to call out for anyone who happens to be watching the show. That is grade A player behavior. Check with the other players before you do something that might make them uncomfortable. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm following. If you're going full speed ahead, I gotta follow.
Yeah, all the way in.
As we
Okay.
start to get close, I am going to drop back a little bit and circle just a little to the side just to make sure this isn't a trap and that there's groups of people like behind the vehicle hiding in the smoke.
Oh, right.
I linger with Tersa. Yeah.
I'm just
Gotcha.
shouting things like "Take heart" and "Justice is coming."
Oh wait, let me
Cool.
get some music going.
Yeah, there we go.
Which makes you very easy to follow, to be fair. We always know who you are in the crowd.
Totally, exactly. You can't lose me in a shopping cart. You know.
The first thing you notice as you approach there are a lot of other tracks, motorcycle tracks, in the dust. Also, you notice that the car is full of bullet holes. So they just someone shot the car up, right? Luckily, it's skidded to a halt, and tires flattened, engine block steaming, but it didn't explode, right? So, but there is that gas smell, so be careful with anything flammable, right? So as you approach, you see a man in dark leather, kind of slumped over the wheel, and just blood on the windshield, blood on the dashboard.
Uh-oh. Is he dead?
You want to check?
I'm already off the bike. I'm going towards him.
Okay.
Take heart, brother.
He doesn't
Justice
move.
is coming. Oh,
He
we've
doesn't
we've
move.
gotten here just in time. And I go to check him. I mean, I want to see if he's dead. I want to do the whole thing.
Okay, Friar, you notice something, a patch, a worn patch on his shoulder, and it's the Phoenix Rangers, which are kind of a new group of law enforcement officers in the Wasteland.
Human justice.
They're known as they're kind of goody goodies. They're known as goody goodies to the gangers in the area, and usually kill on sight for gangers.
As I realize this, I shout back to them: moderate your expectations. He probably has no booze. I'm checking for a pulse. Is he alive?
No, he's not.
We'll get you next time, kid.
Quick scan of the area. Whoever got him isn't lying in wait for ambush on us, right? I'm just sort of keeping an eye on the horizon.
Right. You could have sworn, Teresa, that you saw something move in a dune nearby. Like maybe something under the sand.
Do I see any sign of any sort of creatures of the wasteland that might be coming towards us?
You don't think so,
Okay.
but yeah. You don't detect anything specific.
I'm definitely
But
keeping an
something
eye out.
move, whether it's some kind of whether it's one of the gangers or some bandit or maybe someone from the vehicle itself hiding.
I'm gonna nudge Ty, and
Go.
I'm just gonna nudge Ty and point in that direction a little bit. Just, you see something move? Just quietly, to not draw attention in case it is somebody.
No, I'm just keeping an eye on that car in case it explodes. You know, hopefully the friar doesn't lose a limb or anything like that.
No,
I'm currently looking for any drugs or alcohol in the car because he's dead. It's like, okay, you're not gonna need. Like, I'm literally just mumbling to him, like, okay, you're not gonna need it on this turn of the wheel, brother. I'll need it now. So I'm just like,
Cool.
When you say,
it looks like. Oh, sorry.
When you say car, like, what kind of is this? Like just a sedan, or like was this an armored vehicle? Like, where on that spectrum is it?
This is a pretty souped up vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Mad Max style.
Yeah.
Okay. But not necessarily armored.
No.
Okay. Obviously, they shot him through it.
I'm looking. Do I find any booze or anything of good? Do I find any drugs or anything good?
Actually, no. It looks like whoever attacked us cleared it out. Like he has a holster, but his gun is missing. His badge is missing.
I can't blame you for paying it forward. But I can be disappointed, and I just like knock him in the head a little bit. It doesn't matter. He's not here.
He kind of rolls over.
He's dead, man.
Looking at you, looking straight in your face. His dead eyes look straight in your face. Just kind of rolls over.
Look at that face. You would elbow that face in the face.
I go to put my hand over, but instead of doing the like eyes closed, I just like try and push his mouth into a smile. It'll be fine.
That's much better. See, I like that kind of thing.
Is his jacket messed up?
And before there was quite a little bit of quiet nobility in his face, but that has changed now.
Is his jacket messed up?
He does have a leather jacket. Yeah.
Is it messed up? Is it all full of holes?
There's blood on it, but it seems to be pretty well intact.
That'll come out.
Since I hear the friar exclaim that someone's picked over the car, I'd like to look at the tracks of all the motorcycles and see if I can read anything with my tracking ability of maybe what took place here at all.
Can I add to that? If you have a tracking ability, I was about to ask, if there's any sign that maybe an additional person was in the car that's been taken.
Oh, right. It doesn't look like any regular footprints of a person tried to escape or anything from the car. It's pretty easy to see where the gang went, or the bikers went, because they headed off to the east. Like they're in a big group, like a group of 12.
Is that towards or away from the hold we were heading to?
Away.
Okay.
What temperature is it outside right now?
It's fairly hot outside right now. It's in the day.
I put the jacket on anyway.
Okay. The direction they headed was a place called Nightmare City. And the reason it's called Nightmare City is there's this plume of smoke that just constantly burns from the city center and chokes the sun out above the city. Yeah.
This will be my last question before I turn the decision making over to the smarter people. Will it mechanically mess me up at all if I just start smoking a joint?
Oh, no, not at all. No.
Fantastic. I'm just sitting on top of the car like, friends, I've done all I can. I leave the rest in your capable hands.
You're quite used to it.
Yes.
Yeah. Drugs and alcohol are. You're a functioning drugs and alcohol. You know, it's like
I have to function in order to serve the message of the universe.
So, Friar, what organization ordained you as a friar?
The universe ordained me, of course. You bad, dirty Jake.
And is that in Nevada or?
We were originally started at the beginning of time, and we've grown since then.
Gotcha. Well, that's fun.
Yeah. We're currently expanding.
What do you guys want to do? Should we head after the bad guys here, or is this not our problem? What do you think?
Well, I mean, they took out one of these Dudleys. That's not a good sign. If they're taking out lawmen, I mean, yeah, they're goody two-shoes a bit, but they're doing good works. If they're taking out lawmen, they're not going to stop at just anybody else.
But do we
Maybe
really
we
want to
should do
be the
something
kind of
about that.
people that pick a fight?
I'd like to be the kind of person that finishes one.
Right. But
Jake, are you kind of the person that steals from the dead?
I think in the wasted world, I would not consider it stealing, but I would try to do it more respectfully than the friar did.
Okay.
Listen, to pay respect to his tossed off shell is to disrespect where his spirit is now.
Okay, so it looks like they pried open the trunk.
Okay.
And do you want to touch it or see if it opens or?
Oh, it's not still open?
Well, it kind of collapsed shut. It's not like hard shut, but it's like it came.
The springs
mostly
have worn
closed.
out. It doesn't hold itself up anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll open it for sure, because I want to. I
Okay.
was sort of investigating the scene along with everyone else, so I can. Open
Okay.
it up.
I'm going to back up and cover him when I see he's going to
Watch
open the
out for
trunk,
the,
just because...
Surprises.
Exactly.
Okay, as it creaks open, there's nothing in it. It
Guys,
looks like whatever was there, they took.
it was just the cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just bad. So, Tersa, you have ESP, right?
I do.
You feel that something nearby is picking around in your brain.
Oh, we got weirds in the area, guys. I saw something move over there. Eyes up.
Do
I
you
don't-
hear me? You hear in your brain.
Just Tersa?
Yes. I say back in my brain.
The name's Rufus.
Can anyone else hear Rufus?
Do you mean the
Just
larger
me.
set?
Just me. I'm hidden in the dune.
Hello, Rufus.
Did I hit this too hard, or are you talking to somebody?
No, Friar, she's having one of her brain chats. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay, I just take my hat and I just pull it down. I'm like, fantastic. Let me know when you want to include me in the conversation.
That's when you see where you thought you saw something emerge from the sand, pop up from the sand, and it's a scruffy dog.
Oh,
Hey, buddy.
Oh,
What are
Jake,
you
we
doing
found you a
here?
friend.
Oh, hey, there's no need for that. I'm gonna crouch down and make myself look friendly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rufus stops growling. He says,
And in my head, I'm going to say, I know he's dirty, but really, he's friendly.
I have animal
Your
empathy.
"You're Tersa?"
I am. You're good at this.
Yes. I can read your pitiful human thoughts.
Are you brain chatting the dog?
Apparently.
What
For
a
a second,
good
I thought
boy!
I heard that happening. Holy
His name is
okay.
Rufus.
Oh,
Did
what
you
a
happen
good
to see
boy,
what happened,
Rufus.
Rufus?
I'm going to stop this for today.
Who
I think
are
I
you?
might like a little bit of that, Friar.
Yeah. Careful. You start hearing dog thoughts, and it's crazy.
I'm just gonna keep looking over the car if there's any usable scrap to be had.
So he
this is happening.
jaunts up to you, Jake, looking like he wants a scratch or a pet. Okay, he's like, and you can hear him just, Tersa, you can hear him in his mind. He's just,
I'm gonna keep going until he rolls over and gives me the belly.
I'm not going to say anything.
He's kicking his leg, you know, as you scratch his belly.
That's a good boy. That's a good little psychic boy. Who can talk in his brain? Who can talk in his brain? Is it you? Is it you?
He's like, sorry, Tersa, there. I was caught in the moment of pleasure.
Ah, that's understandable. Once they've wound down, I'll ask, did you happen to see what happened here?
I sure did. I was riding with my buddy.
Ah, my condolences.
I escaped. Poor Darren.
Congratulations.
They
Can-
killed him.
I can see that.
Can I trust you?
Well, I would imagine since you know what I'm thinking. Can't
That's-
imagine I could pull one over.
That's true. That's true. You seem like an honorable person.
Thank you.
How about the rest of these wasteland rats you're with? Can we trust them?
Oh, absolutely. These are the best of the wasteland I've found, which is why I travel with them.
Well,
Hey,
that's not
did you
saying
guys
much.
notice she said just that one part out loud?
As she says that, I have fallen asleep and I roll over and fall off. The roof of the car.
Oh, I think he might have broken a rib.
Nope, not yet. I'll tell you when. Not time for that yet.
So Tersa, you're, oh yeah, that's the spot. Oh yeah, that's sorry. My subconscious thoughts are coming through, Tersa. He says, the gangers, they stole it. They took it.
It.
Yeah, I don't quite know what it is, but Darren, Ranger Darren was taking it to the Remnant Springs to Professor Cyclops, and he was gonna do something with it. I don't know what, but I know that it's very bad, that if somebody else gets it, it could be very bad. I don't know what that means exactly, but those gangers took it. It was in a weird shiny box and had interesting symbols on it. I don't really know what they are.
I'm going to say this next part out loud. It means that Ty was right, and we've just landed ourselves in a whole heap of trouble.
What?
I knew it.
Did
Every day.
We can, Briar, put that guy's jacket back, will you?
What?
No.
Is he gonna use it?
I double check real quick. Rufus, is it all right if we borrow Darren's jacket?
That's valuable scrap right there.
That's fine, but his enemies may, I don't know, not take.
Oh, the friar will enjoy that. Don't worry.
Is this car still functional?
Oh no, it's
Flat tires.
gone.
No,
Do you guys-
no salvageable scrap.
Nothing.
Not particularly, no. I mean, if you took the time.
Yeah, I am a
and
machine
carted
head,
it
but I
back.
don't know that it's worth it.
Yeah.
And at the moment, I don't know that we have the time. I catch everybody up on what I've learned about the potentially dangerous unknown device that's being carted off instead of taken to the scientists.
Is it actually dangerous, or did Darren here just not want Rufus to get into his snacks?
Do we know who Professor Cyclops is? Would we have enough knowledge to know that he would be into real stuff?
You've heard of him, yes. He's kind of a legend in the wasteland. He's like a legendary scientist.
I mean, we could meet him if we bring this back, even if it's not dangerous.
Can you think about merging the brilliance of this scientist with the brilliance of the holy, bodiless Karmic Justice Church? We could put the two of these things together and create one karmic-based machine.
Wait,
That could-
it's bodiless?
Yeah.
I thought it was the universe. The universe has a lot of bodies.
And if we
Isn't
get
that what
plenty
it
of
is without
followers,
that?
we could milk them for cash.
Yeah, you could do that. Probably. They don't care. Money is irrelevant to the wheel. It's fine. You could totally have their money. It's totally fine. I'm just saying, we've got a lot of opportunity here. I think we should go chase after this dog's owner's box, which is... I followed that entire thing.
For justice. I mean, his owner was killed.
So
Well-
Rufus says, I don't know a lot, but I do know that these people were concerned about this thing, and that, you know how bad it is now, it could be even worse.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, you guys, Rufus says this could bring the end again.
wait, like,
Quick question,
double
Scott.
end?
I'm sorry.
Like an ellipsis at the end of a sentence.
What's that, Tia?
I was going to say, as a scrapper, would I have something like a sidecar or a little cart that is attached to my motorcycle for
Sure.
hauling scrap?
Sure. You would.
I'll offer that to Rufus to sit in as we travel if he wants to come with us.
Okay. He seems excited at the prospect.
Cool. So we rolling? Let's roll.
okay, if we're
Excellent.
rolling, then I'll roll too.
Friar's
I'm
on
up
the
for
right.
rolling.
Go on.
So Rufus happily jumps into the sidecar, panting. As you guys pull out, his scruffy hair is flying back. His ears are flapping in the wind. He's got the dog out the window look, right?
Here are some extra goggles if you'd like to wear them, Rufus.
Oh, that's awesome. So just pure happiness, right? So as you guys approach Nightmare City, you can see it in the distance. Now, it's nighttime. Do you want to bunk down for the night, or do you want to go in at night?
Are they partying? Like, what's the vibe of the city at night?
You can see some lights in the city, scattered lights, but it's very dark because of that smog layer. So it's even darker. There's almost no moon. It's even darker at night. So
what's the scale of this encampment? So is this like an encampment? Is this tents, or is this like old buildings that they're?
This is an old city.
So it's a proper
ruined
city.
It's an old proper ruined city, right?
Okay, cool. All right. So there's stuff happening. They'll have like establishment. This is like a hold, basically.
No, it's not. It's
not
totally lawless and dangerous. And they call it
Fantastic.
Nightmare City for a reason.
We should
Let's do
probably hold back until daylight so we could at least see somewhat.
I agree. If we knew what we were walking into, that would be one thing, but this is a unknown.
All I'm gonna say is, like, what we can't see, they can't see, and we don't have any fires.
Wait, what?
But they know the terrain.
What we can't
we
see,
don't.
they can't see? That's not how a light works.
Actually, it'd be the other way. They won't be able to see us, but we'll be able to see them. Yes, exactly. Oh, I'm gonna change your name to Good, Fantastic Jake.
I appreciate that a lot.
No,
Well, you hit that hard, didn't you, Friar?
Yeah.
Well, I could lead us into the city. I have a knack for finding my way. But
I'll leave it to you guys to decide. Better heads than mine.
But this time of night, there could be any sort of creepy crawly out there. I could round the corner, get my head bit off, or my foot tripped under
in the city
a piece of wire or barbed wire. It's just not safe.
It's pretty dangerous at night. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think I'll vote to wait till morning.
I concur.
The friar shakes his head, flops on the ground, starts pouring something.
Hey, Friar.
Hmm.
You got any extra?
Oh my God, do I have extra, my son? And I just pull open, I pull open the leather jacket that I have now just booze and joints and all kinds of drugs are there.
Yeah. You have a new disciple.
Yeah, you've got enough to bribe an entire town there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look, if you want to go to a party, you should first bring the party with you.
There is more than one way into Nightmare City, I suppose.
Exactly.
While they're having their little party, I'm going to do my evening ritual of doing a quick survey of trying to get 1d3 worth of supply out of the landscape to help.
Okay, nice, yeah. Yeah, so just roll a d6 and we'll 1 to 2 is 1, 3 to 4 is 2, and 5 to 6 is 3.
1. Hey.
Okay, you got 1 supply. So now, since you're camping for the night, you'll use up 1 supply out of your supply.
Each of us?
Yep.
Except for me.
That's your ration for the day.
At some point during the night, I'm going to try and lift something off the friar. Maybe some of his weed.
Okay.
I think your hand goes in to do it, and I'm like, take what you will. It is on the wheel.
Well, as a klepto, I can basically do it as long as I don't roll a 1.
So even if you roll a 1, I think you're covered, right?
Yeah,
You're
it'd be like,
100% covered.
oh,
I'm not
right.
checking.
I'll wake up bleary-eyed for a second and say, yeah, it's on the universe, man.
Now you've got it. I
There are
am
actually stars in the sky.
impossibly chipper in the morning. Impossibly chipper for the amount of chemicals I consume on a daily basis.
I have a headache, but I'm pushing through it.
Yeah. No, I am up. I am like, let's get it going.
So Jake, you partied a bit, which is probably a good thing because Rufus was laying all over you, like he was, in all these crazy, like if you fast forwarded through the night, it'd be like all these crazy positions that he's like laying on you and rubbing up against you. You're just like a magnet to him, like he just enjoys being with you, right? And so
Best,
he just
best
laid
night
all
I've
over
had in
you
a
while you
while.
were sleeping.
On a number of levels.
Next to you, on you.
Yeah. And in the morning, we get to have an adventure.
Right.
I'm down.
A boy and his dog.
And as you kind of look in the morning and look through the binoculars, you see that, well, we forgot to roll gear, didn't we? Why don't we go ahead and do that now?
Oh, gear?
Because we forgot to do gear, right? The extra
That's
gear.
right. That
Yeah. I did one in advance, but I'll roll it again if you would like.
No, did anybody already roll it in advance?
Yeah, I already
did.
took mine in advance, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
if you
rolled
took it
a
in advance,
shotgun
just keep
earlier,
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Did anybody not?
I think
okay.
we all did.
Okay,
yeah.
we're good. We can skip that then. Okay,
All
cool.
right.
All right. So, as you look through the binoculars, you can see that the city looks like it's on unstable ground, and some of the buildings are tilted and smashed into each other, and chunks of the city, it seems to be like on different tectonic chunks, right? But surrounding the city is this enormous crevice.
Oh.
And
Didn't see that
the-
before.
through the binoculars, you see a few ramps that have been set up to leap over the crevice.
It's got
Oh, we've got ourselves a trick jump to get into the city here.
Sounds
Pass
like
the
somebody
binoculars
wants
around.
to play test his vehicle rules.
You naughty boys,
Who would that
position
be?
yourselves in the very middle of Mother
Oh.
Earth's cleavage.
Prior,
I'm gonna have to lash this dog down.
Rufus, do you need to be lashed down, or can we just hold on?
Rufus is like, I'll just duck.
You're like,
You basically get in the sidecar and just like, low.
Hunk
As
down,
far as
yeah,
possible.
hunker down.
Yeah,
He
you
says
just
he's
hunker
good.
down. Yeah. So unless Tia like totally crashes the bike. All right, so Tia, you borrow the binoculars and you find a ramp that looks like the least dangerous.
Oh, thank goodness. That one looks better over there. I'm pretty sure I can make that leap.
Wait. You said she finds the ramp that looks the least dangerous.
Yeah.
I'd just like, as the resident machine head, to also look and see if I agree with that.
Okay.
It's the shortest
construction, the construction is dubious.
Okay.
But it looks like the shortest way to jump. The shortest jump.
What
all
do
the
I think the
ramps.
odds are that the ramp's gonna collapse on us as we use it?
You know the dreaded one?
Yeah, that's the one.
That could probably be it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Jake, I'd say we've got about a 16.67% chance of it collapsing.
Listen, I don't do the maths. I just look at machines and I know. I don't know what percent means. But let's, I think it might break, but we're probably okay, if that's what you mean by that.
I get behind behind the handlebar of my bike. I'm just like, remember, friends, whatever happens, you had it coming. And then I just,
you go
I'm
first
gonna-
then.
yeah, I'm going. Let's go.
And Jake,
Let's
you
go.
do realize that as long as you go over it individually, it should not collapse.
Tylai, do we want to take your sidecar off just in case? I can hang on to Rufus in the jump.
I asked Rufus if he's okay with that.
Like,
That would add weight to this. That would add weight to the bike. Yes.
It would add weight to my bike, but it would remove weight from her bike if
Right.
we uncouple the sidecar.
I should note, I am mid-jump while they're talking about this.
Yeah, we know. We know.
Okay, sorry. While they're working on it, you're just over the ramp, right?
well, yeah, you take the dog, and I'll jump
So-
with my sidecar because it'll take too long to,
All right.
While you guys work that out, I'm gonna follow the friar so he's not alone.
Okay.
Well,
Don't land on him. All right,
Okay,
are we rolling?
Brian.
I'm not
I
built
need
for
you to.
stealth.
I
no.
need you to roll me 2 dice and don't roll snake eyes.
Okay, and 2 6s, right? I'm rolling 2 6s. Here we go.
Yeah.
That's it. Here we go. Rolling 2,
Mhm.
3, and 4.
There we go.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Now the ramp didn't collapse. Okay.
Hey.
Now you have to jump it.
Oh,
A different
two
roll?
is just me going over.
Okay, so
Oh,
you need
good to know.
you need a 4 to jump over. Okay.
Okay,
So
and I rolled
you
just the
do
one.
not have the driving inclination, right?
I do not. Honestly, I
Okay.
usually ride on the back of other people's.
What?
That's
Oh,
what I
gotcha.
was originally flavoring this guy, but like when I
Oh,
got my
I see.
motorcycle, I'm like, hell with it, let's go with it.
Wait, I
Yeah.
thought
So-
Leadfoot. I thought you had Leadfoot, Friar.
I do not have Leadfoot.
Oh,
I have
must-
leadership and some other stuff. No, I have.
Okay.
I took nothing to do with vehicles because I was like, I'm just learning this system. I don't want to mess up.
Right.
More.
So roll a
So-
d6, and if you get a 4 or better, you're good.
Okay, I got one.
Ah, okay. So
Yay!
catches air right over the ramp to the next side.
Make
That's
it
It's
what
a
look
I'm
hard
no
landing,
problem.
but you made it.
No
As I'm
problem.
going over, I just shout, "It's easy!" And I just
And I'm frantically signing, quiet, quiet. As
All
though
right,
you're yelling
Teresa.
louder than your motorcycle.
You were following, right?
I am.
Okay, so roll 2d6 and don't roll once. Don't roll snake eyes. All right, you're good.
Hey.
Now you need
And
a
I
4
also
to,
don't
4
have
to
any
get over.
Leadfoot.
Needing a 4 to get over. Oh,
I'm gonna spend one of my karma on that to
All
make it
right.
a 4.
Good
Let's
call.
do the
Good call.
I'm turning off that one.
It looked like you might be just a bit short, and then you'd make it just at the edge. Just at
You
the
made
edge.
that look easy, Friar. You made that look easy.
You made it look too
can't
easy.
help I lived terribly in a past life.
I live terribly in this life. I'm going to.
So what's happened with the Rufus thing? So you're gonna Tia, you're gonna keep the sidecar.
Yeah,
And-
it's
but-
basically
but-
welded to the frame of my bike.
Oh
yeah.
right, but Jake, you're gonna take the dog. To
I'll take
relieve
the
some
dog
weight?
just to distribute the weight slightly better. Yeah.
Okay.
How
Uh,
far
so-
is the gap?
How far is the gap?
So we got a good look at it going over.
About 20 feet.
Woof. Okay. Best wishes.
Were you thinking I'd throw you the
My
dog?
BMX bike when I was a kid that big.
I was thinking like, is there like there's so much junk? Is it can we just like lay something over to reduce the thing? But no, that's
Not with 20 feet.
Yeah.
20
No,
feet's
There's not
still
enough
pretty
junk
good
on the
size.
other side or anything
Yeah.
long enough, right?
fair enough.
All right. Who's going first, Ty?
You better go first, because knowing me, I'll break the ramp, crash or something. Then you won't be able to make it. Your sweat's starting to pour down my forehead.
Why did I let him talk me into
I
the...
mean, you don't have to go.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I can't
there-
believe we're doing this, but
There's
I'm-
nothing
I'm on
wrong
the
with
oth-
not going. It's okay.
I'm on the other side going, y'all gonna want to hurry it up before entropy kicks in.
All right. That's my roll there.
Okay, you're good there. So now just make your leap roll.
All right. And I do have Leadfoot.
Okay, so you get 2 dice.
There we
Oh,
go.
6!
Got a
Bam!
6.
No
I just
problem.
He's like- he does an Evel Knievel jump where you
You
or
do it
like
with
those
style.
motorcycles,
You do it
you
with style.
extend your legs out the back.
Yeah. And with a dog under one arm. See that, Rufus? You inspire me. You inspire me, little buddy.
Dirt and Jake, I have told you more than once you're an inspiration.
I thought you were changing my name to Great Wonderful Jake or something like that.
The wheel turned, my friend. We're back where we were.
You made that look easy. Oh,
It is easy.
All right, Tia.
here I come.
You roll 1 die for the jump. So let's see if the ramp collapses on 1 die.
1 die. Oh,
1 die. Oh no!
Hero die. Hero die.
You could hero die it.
That's
It's
all I
very
got,
early.
right? So this will be my hero die.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Woo. All right.
Bye bye hero die.
The hero die is burned. Okay, now you need a.
But we're
you
not
need a-
fishing you out of the ditch.
I'm gonna extend one of my karma to Mia, and I'll just be like, "You gotta loosen your hands. You're tightening destiny. You're choking her.
Oh
You're
no!
choking.
Oh,
the
no!
karma won't help on a 1.
Why do you have to roll? You have to roll a karma die.
No, so the hero die, which you can see on the screen.
Add karma.
Yeah.
I can't add karma to hero die. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You can't add karma to a 1.
You can't add karma to a 1.
She burned her hero die to keep the ramp from collapsing, and then she rolled another 1 on her landing.
Oh. Okay, Tia. So roll a
Quick question.
an avoidance
Wait.
save.
Wait,
Okay.
one question before we go there. She has 3 karma. The friar could give her 2 karma. She could then buy another hero die, or because it's the same turn, can you not do that?
You could do that. You could do that.
Done. That's what I'm here for.
2 karma from Edward, and then that makes 5 from
Yeah.
Mia.
I'm gonna
Love the
take it,
karma
though.
build.
I'm gonna take it though.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
take
You're
it.
gonna take it though. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm probably not gonna make my avoidance save, but yeah, I don't want to. I'm just gonna live with what the dice do to me here. So here
Okay.
we go.
I really appreciate, by the way, that the person who is the most high stress about this is the one who tanks the thing twice. Like, I was couldn't have picked that better.
That's kind of how it is.
Like-
And I will use 2 karma to boost that to a 6 on my avoidance roll.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So
Yay.
in horror, you see that she's not gonna make it, right? The bike plunges, but she leaps in the air and just grabs the edge on the other side, and she's dangling there, and you see her pull herself up.
Yeah, I'll run
So
up and
she
help her
just-
pull up.
She
Yeah.
just makes it. She leaps
Like-
off the bike that last few feet as the bike plunges into the crevasse. You can see they're kind of it's very deep, at least 50 to 100 feet deep in places, and there seem to be like fires burning in the bottom, like random fires burning in the bottom, and choking smoke coming out.
From previous
so-
failed jumps, no doubt.
Yeah, probably
fire.
from various peeled jumps or whatever's burning down there under the city, right? So,
Well, Tyler, I gotta tell you, I'm sorry about the loss of your bike, but that looked cool as fuck.
I like.
Hey,
I like.
angry. I run over to the friar. I'm like, "Where was your whatever then?"
Right here, and I just like open her hand, and I just like drop my motorcycle keys into her hand. I'm like, I didn't like it anyway.
Oh,
And then I just like I sashay over to the edge, and I'm like, who do you think set those fires?
The universe.
Nice try.
Rufus leaps up and licks you in happiness that you made it across. And Tersa, you can hear Rufus, excited in his brain, his doggy brain, that Tia, who he got to ride with. He's sad that he lost his ride, but he's happy that she's all right.
And boy, is it a good thing that we switched motorcycles for you before the jump.
Yeah, that would have been scary.
gracious.
And
Now that
you,
we've landed on this,
I think Jake is trying very hard to bite back the "I told you so" about the sidecar. He's not going to do it. He's not that kind of guy, but some part of him wants to say it.
So you can see towards the center of the city, there's this enormous black plume coming up from out of the city center. And just the smog is hanging over the city, this black smog.
Come on, maybe they've got hot dogs.
And you up ahead, off a pole, off a streetlight pole, a bent streetlight pole, you see what looks like to be a body hanging from it, a corpse.
Friar, we might want to walk a little softly here. We just came in uninvited, and we are here to case the joint, as it were. So maybe a little softer for the moment.
So do you guys want to stash the bikes and go on foot, or do you want to actually ride through the city?
Yeah, here's the thing. We jumped a chasm on motorcycles to get in here, and also the friar yelled, "It's easy," while he did it.
Oh, we can be loud, just slower.
I did do that. I'm just taking like the biggest hit ever, looking at this body hanging, and I'm like, who do you think hung that? There's so
Fine,
much
find a hiding
infrastructure work
space for
happening
the
here.
bike.
I'm
It's
I'm
like-
assuming there's some other body in sight. That I will also point to and say maybe that guy hung him up.
Well, they can't have done it to each other.
No, probably not. There's probably a third guy.
Curse is thinking.
Yeah.
There are. You
We're
can
looking
see.
for
You
the
can see in
third
the
guy.
distance through the binoculars random people hanging from high points in the city.
If we can get into like an abandoned building somewhere, I would recommend we stash the bikes there, somewhere where we can
Oh, yeah,
turn them
totally.
off and they won't be immediately seen and stolen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, can I
Well-
use like rubble rat to get a bonus on the extra hide? Make sure that they're well hidden.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
We have two options here. We could hide the bikes and sneak in and try and sneak around and not be noticed and find what we're looking for eventually. We also have the option of we've jumped the chasm on bikes. We could try and play it off that we are here to trade, hang out, have a good time. The friar's got a party in his pocket.
That's
We
right.
could, make a few
Yeah.
friends, find out where the box is, perhaps show off our bikes as a way of making conversation.
To
As-
that,
Other option?
As this is all going on, I go up to Ty Lee and I'm like, "The bike is yours now. Don't touch my booze without sharing it with me." And also, I get like really in her face and like I'm just like super like intense and suddenly very like that. I'm just like, remember, this will come back on you tenfold. And that's my reminder that you should be getting karma for those 2 ones you rolled.
well done, well done.
Remember, don't touch my booze without sharing it with me. And I just keep walking.
Good
Yeah,
job.
but
Good
those-
job. Yeah. Yeah.
Well
But
done.
I was
And
going to say though, I only have a max of 3 karma, and those rolls came before
Is
I
it-
used my karma. So
Is it a max of 3 or just that you start with 3? I don't think there's a
You
max. is
start
there?
with 3. There's no max. Yeah.
There's no max. Okay, so there you go. I would have
So,
came
you,
in.
so
Sorry.
and now, are we doing double?
Thank you,
Scott?
Friar.
Are we doing double for ones?
Now we are doing doubles for one. We are doing the one if you
That's
get
an
the
extra
second one, right?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
she, or but
It was all one
you-
turn.
Oh yeah, it was all in one turn. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
then there'll be
that's,
2?
That's legit.
Yep.
That's legit.
Yep,
Uh huh.
Very good.
Yep.
That's your reminder.
Oh,
That's
I'm in
legit.
the wrong.
For the
The
people
wrong
watching this
person.
for the rules, when the book comes out, what we just discussed will make all sorts of sense.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Add-
Failing
There's
forward.
an optional
Yeah.
rule in the Rebel Rouser section called failing forward you're going to want to look up. It'll be very clear.
It's an optional rule. Thank you for
Right,
allowing
right.
us to.
Now, out of character for a moment, I just want to call out. I have heard 3 different pronunciations of Mia's character name during the stream tonight. Mia, will you please tell us how to pronounce that?
Ty Lee.
Ty.
Oh, Ty Lee. I would call you Tia. Ty Lee. Okay.
Okay, so Edwards was right. Okay.
Yeah.
I pull out the big metal scrapbook, which I call my holy book, and I just stuff it awkwardly into my backpack and go, "Bike's yours," and I just keep walking.
Cool. Yeah, let's stash the bikes. To
cool.
your suggestion, Tersa, that we act like we're just supposed to be here and cool as hell. My response is to gesture to the many hanging bodies.
I imagine they were also sneaking around. We'll find out.
I imagine that they also thought they were saved. I mean, that's my. Maybe you're right. We'll find out.
One way or the other.
I'm going to end up on one of those poles myself by the end of the day. I just know it.
Hey, Ty Lee, I'm not really a big universe guy like the Friar, but I do want to point out that kind of negative talk immediately preceded your bike falling into the chasm.
So she was right.
Or
Like
she
Oliver-
made it right. She
Oh,
spoke it into existence. I'm sorry.
When
You
Jake
know what?
says that,
Just cheer up.
you all look ahead and you see me looking back, and I'm just like, "Mm."
How did he hear that? How did he hear that? Look, here's
the Friar.
here's maybe just think positive. That's all I'm trying to say.
So
You
with
know
the
how it
body,
is.
do you want to investigate further, or do you want to just pass it up?
Does it look like it has anything in its pockets?
It could.
I just look at it and go,
As
"No
you get
drug."
closer, there's a
Keep
sign
walking.
on it that says heretic.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Oh,
more.
I want to take
more
a closer
glad.
look at that point. Do I see anything about it that would stand out to me as being either a cult of the wasteland I recognize or signs of a gang, something that would be anything on the body that would stand out to me as information that would be helpful?
You've heard of. It's possible. It may take an investigation of the body to confirm your suspicion.
How easy does it look to cut down?
But there are many cults and gangs in the wasteland. But it may take an investigation of the body to confirm.
You guys
What
all right
you
with me
think?
cutting him down? Are we okay to wait a minute?
Someone would have to climb up the pole.
Yeah, I was about to do that. I wanted to go through his pockets.
Okay,
He's
cool.
not there. Go for it.
I passed Jake my knife if you want to cut him down to make it easier.
Oh, I have a cobbled melee weapon, which I'll just assume is a knife, and I'll cut him down.
Ah, there we go.
Sure. So, do you have anything that would help you climb?
Gumption.
I could climb if you'd prefer.
Just don't roll a 1.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, you're good. All right, so you want to just cut him down and let him drop?
Yeah, he's dead, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, actually, is it possible for me to give him a quick search while I'm up here just to make sure he's not booby-trapped?
You could pull him over, but that might be just as dangerous.
Well,
Like
I
as
think...
you
just
start
back
to
up.
do that, Jake. As you start to do that, I'm like, oh, booby trap for all the people climbing the pole.
Well, I just feel like if we drop him, he might set off something explosive or something. Yeah.
Well, now you.
Good call.
Now
We should all
you're
back up.
being pessimistic, Jake.
No, I'm being
that's what
careful.
Jake says that, and I give him a super long look, and then I step back 20 feet.
And once everyone's out of range, I will save myself some time and just slash the rope.
You okay? You do notice that something. His jaw's broken, right, in his desiccated face, and there's a big, like his gullet is expanded, like something, not just from rot and
Something's in there.
gases, but something was shoved into his throat
That
caused it to like bullfrog. Right?
Then I will halt in mid-swing and then pull him over like you suggested and try and peer into the mouth and see what I see.
Okay. There looks like there's some object, a metallic object, stuck in his throat.
Does it look like anything I can recognize, or do I not see enough of it?
You don't see enough of it.
Does it look fragile?
Does it look fragile?
No.
Like
I
as you're
will-
doing this, I just look up to you and I'm like, "Dirty Jake, are you talking to him in your head too?"
No. And then I will take my knife. I'm assuming I'm just holding the pole with my legs at this point. I will
Yeah.
take my knife and cut a wide slash across his neck to see if I carefully can expose whatever this object is.
Okay, something pops out.
Boop!
Don't
Pez
roll a
dispenser.
1.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1.
Oh, shit.
Okay. You catch it as it pops out. It's a metallic object, round object, and you realize quickly it's a grenade.
Is it live? Is it activated?
A live
Is there a pin
grenade.
in it?
You caught it. Don't let go.
Is there a pin in it, Jake?
Is there a pin in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Free grenade.
Free grenade. I warned you it might be a booby trap. So, does it look as though this had been rigged to go off?
Not particularly, no. But Tersa realizes what it probably is. You've heard of a group called the Regressionists, and they don't believe in technology of any kind.
That might be what they caught him with.
And so he might have had a grenade on him and they killed him and shoved it down his throat.
Good thing we stashed the bikes, potentially. Anyone have any really obvious tech on them that we should be worried about?
My spine.
Binoculars?
Yes! His torso!
You're gonna want to keep your spine close to you there, Jake.
Let's throw a blanket over you and just try and conceal it.
No,
Yeah, ponchos are all the rage this year.
I have a pistol technically. I have a pistol, but then I just
Yeah, I have a look. My torso is made of metal. I'm just keeping the grenade. Like, what's the worst?
Oh yeah,
they
no, I
gonna-
just
Are they going to
just
say you're a
visually
cyborg? You
rearrange
don't
ourselves
have
a
any
bit.
grenades.
I'm just saying before we go any forward, just rearrange so we're not visibly,
Sure. Sure.
Does a crossbow count as technology? I feel like the Amish
No.
could use a crossbow.
No, you could use a crossbow. Yeah.
Okay, it's fantastic.
Yeah, bows and crossbows don't count as technology.
But I'm gonna
Yeah.
slide my rifle down my pants so they can't see it.
Yeah, same with my pistol.
I have a pistol in my boot, but like nobody's.
Yeah.
I'll
If they're
actually
getting that close, we're friends already.
I'll move my whole
Okay.
tool belt to the inside of my backpack.
Just in
Okay.
case. If they search us, we'll be in trouble. But on
Well,
just
last
casual
pistol
glance,
looks
at least.
pretty
That's when you guys hear something stomping towards you. You're
Rufus?
All right, guys, hide or say hello.
something sounds large and heavy, and it's moving towards your position.
I'm going with hide. I duck into some sort of hiding place.
Oh, there's
I'm
plenty
going to
of hiding
stand there
places.
unless someone pulls me
Absolutely.
into hide. I will do whatever.
I drag the fryer with me.
Okay, then
I grab the fryer and I pull him into my hiding
Okay.
spot.
Cool.
Rufus.
Yeah.
Rufus, go check
I
it
couldn't
out.
hide past it.
Just to take a look around the corner and
Dog, Jake.
no, just take a look around the corner. He's small; they won't notice him. Take a look around the corner and telepathic
Rufus is
back
like,
to Tursa. All right, that's fine. You don't have to. No, I respect your autonomy. That's cool.
Rufus
Yeah,
is talking in my mind, and he says "fuck you."
no, I got that as well. I just thought I just thought that they wouldn't hurt him because he's a little doggy. But whatever. I'll just
Tursa
wait.
says-
I'll just wait.
Something
hey,
bad
Rufus,
is coming.
Rufus,
Oh, yeah, something
got-
bad is coming. Do you smell something, Rufus?
Yes, bad, very bad.
He smells
Was this
something.
what got
I
Darren?
smell death. I smell
Oh,
death.
Rufus smells death. Oh, guys, we need to
But
hide better.
I like point at the body, like that's not that hard.
Yeah, well, I smell death as well.
I grab the fryer and put my hand over his mouth and pull him down into the rubble.
Okay, so wait, so you do that.
Body
First of all,
grapple.
you absolutely do that, and then as her hand is over my mouth, I just like, and
Yeah,
then I'm just
absolutely.
poking through her finger. Absolutely, 100%.
I
Tyler,
go with
you-
the flow.
I was going
Tyler,
to
you
stand in the
notice
street and wait
a
for
place
it.
that you could hole up nearby. That's kind of like collapsed rubble, but you could fit in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do
Squirm in there.
Yeah, you could squirm in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna wait in the street, but when Rufus said he smelled death, I'll get out of the street.
Rufus seems very upset.
I
right?
trust Rufus more than these people.
Fair point.
Are you? So you guys are Tursa. You're dragging the fryer in, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I like as Tursa's like holding me, I just like offer her a hit.
Okay, so the visibility, the visibility out of your hiding spot isn't very great, but you see something stomp by. It's got to be at least 15 feet tall. It has reptilian legs, but it's a biped, and it's and you just see these enormous scaled legs like walk by.
It's Demi-Godzilla.
And it yeah, right.
I'll bet that's the guy that hanged the bodies.
Probably.
And
could reach.
You see it come back the way it came, and essentially it's dragging the corpse away back
Say
towards the
what
way
you
it
will.
had
Say
come.
what you will about them. They keep a tidy house.
Yeah.
A bit like a spider, it sensed we touched something and came and cleaned it up.
And so then the stomping fades away.
Damn. This is looking bad for us because I'm gonna fuck up a lot more stuff before we even get in there.
It seems clear.
Shit. In fairness, I did not want to cut down the body. There were no drugs.
Right, but look what it got us. Free grenade and a look at what the threat is.
Bad Jake. Why did I ever name you Bad Jake? You're so good. You're so good.
Thank you, Friar.
I guess that's what's coming. You're building up all that karma. You're eventually going to be bad. Soon to be bad, dirty Jake.
Wait, explain
What are
how
we doing,
karma
Grits?
works again?
Oh, I don't have the time. What are we doing? What's the plan? Shall we follow Demi-Godzilla, or what are we doing?
Well, I think what we're doing is we're hunting a mysterious device that we don't know what it is because a dog told us it was dangerous.
So at this point,
It sounds
I
a little,
vote-
a little
I just
different
like
when you
look
put
at
it
the
that way.
we're on a quest
Sure.
the dog sent us on for a magic box so we can meet a famous wizard.
I
Hey,
look
Will-
at the dog directly. I will be very pissed off if it turns out there's dog treats in this box.
I will be very understanding if it turns out there are dog
But I
treats in
will
this box.
understand.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's just but I will understand. I will understand.
So I vote we follow our Demi-Godzilla deeper to see where he's taking that body to and who his masters are, or if everyone here is one of him.
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Tursa, you know what the thing is,
Ah,
being a hunter. You realize that it's a ravager, which is one of the most deadly creatures in the wasteland.
Oh,
and I explained that so that we don't get too close.
Oh,
And
And
they're
Friar,
all-
when I tell you that this is one of the most dangerous ones, I mean it in this one. This isn't an all of them are the same in the wheel kind of situation. This one really.
this is the bad part of the wheel, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
And they're all like different. They all mutate some different, usually some deadly attack.
Are they like angry people?
They're angry?
No, but they're always hungry.
We
And they
can
don't
figure
care
that
what
out.
they eat.
Even if he eats that body, huh? Oh, he's still going to be hungry. So
That's a self-love issue, and we can work on that.
I've got a taste for human flesh. Oh, well, the dog should be okay.
that's what I said before. And listen, I mean, I know not everyone's at my level intellectually, but I didn't necessarily need to be told that the 15-foot tall lizard was dangerous.
That's because you're bigoted.
Thank you, Friar, for that correction. I will self-examine about it
He
later.
is bad. You know what? He is bad. Forget what I said before. Ty Lee, he's bad. He's very bad. He's dirty and bad. Bad, and dirty. Yes, that's how you got that name.
Yeah,
I knew we'd get there.
because I'm racist against giant lizards.
I said bigoted. I didn't say racist.
Oh, what's the nature of my bigotry, do you imagine?
I mean, I'm
I
assuming
look at the
it's-
tracks to see if I can figure out anything about the direction that
that's,
this
that's the
creature-
exact cut point away from that conversation. Just like, that's going to go on for like way too long. Yeah, perfect.
I imagine this is the kind of conversation that Jake and the Friar often circle around.
All the time, yeah. Do you know how hot this jacket is, Jake? Anyway, what's going on, Tirsa?
I want to check in with Rufus. That creature, that's not what killed Darren. It was all humans with Darren, right?
Mhm, mhm,
Did they smell like that creature?
mhm.
Hmm. Well, nothing for it but to get closer, I guess.
I know I asked about prints and stuff when we were on the site of the car attack, but did we actually ask Rufus if there were any other humans that were with Darren?
Oh, he tells you no, there weren't.
Okay,
Just him.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put the joint away and start writing in my book.
Is that Farsi? What are you writing?
No, it's I'll be honest. My handwriting is terrible. I can barely read it myself.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm taking notes. Yeah.
That fits with your whole deal, actually.
Yeah. I wait. I'm digging through the rubble, and I'm like, guys, I've got one, and I pull it out, and it's just a bumper sticker that says "shit happens." I'm like, it does. It does happen. This is going in the book, and I just start putting it in the book.
Holy scripture, guys! Come on, let's go find a mysterious device that a dog told us about. Tersa, maybe you want to sneak ahead and find us a safe path?
Well,
You're the hunty one. Right?
I'm a hunter one. I'm not so much a find a safe path in a broken city one. I think Ty Lee might be more the speed
Ty Lee's
to
our
search
person.
ahead.
That's more Ty Lee's. Yeah.
All right.
I usually use that ability to like get away from bad things and not head towards them.
Well,
Think of the growth. Think of the personal growth you're about to experience.
Yeah, well,
Ty
you
Lee.
can use
should
it
do
maybe
that.
to stay away from them as we move through spaces.
Okay. Just follow me. Fine.
I'm like doing a very poor impression of like whatever Ty Lee's doing.
I bring up the rear, keeping an eye out to see if anybody's approaching behind us.
I
It's
imagine
like the
Rufus
yellow
is
guarding
beard
me.
line, you know, stagger, crawl.
I imagine Rufus is just riding on my mechanical shoulders at this point.
You guys would do a great buddy cop film.
Buddy cop, what?
Film? Movies.
Oh, movies. Yeah, I read about those. People used to watch them all the time.
Finding my way.
Yeah.
So what happens?
Okay. So as you guys are moving along carefully,
Mhm.
you come across a area that looks like it's been almost glassified. Like the concrete is like a black glass.
Mm.
And there is a weird psychic signature to it.
Is there- Yeah, I'm actually like this is what's happening in the friar's head. He wouldn't ask this out loud, but he'd be looking like, is there a central point of explosion? Like, does it look like there's one place that's the most blackened and it goes outwards, or does it look more like a flamethrower style? Like everything, like is the directionality of the glassing going in one direction, or is it an outward radial thing?
It's like an outward radial thing, like something hit and like made
Got
it.
it.
Yeah.
Where is the center of that in relationship to everything? And how big is the glassing?
It's about 10 feet circumference.
Well,
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. You know, for people who hate technology, they don't seem to have a problem with fire.
Are we close enough to the center black plume of the city that it might be conceivable something got spewed out of it and landed here?
Yeah, you're not sure. From that smoke, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, if
Oh,
there was
yeah,
some sort
yeah.
of like volcanic.
It is
Hot
possible,
fire.
I guess. And that's when you hear some chanting. It sounds like a group of people.
Here come the locals.
And you see a group of people with robes on, ratty robes, and they're dragging a woman along with them. Who's fighting to try to escape.
Well, that's not fucking cool, says the friar.
Yeah, I'm pulling out the pistol.
Okay.
I'm just walking right at them.
I'm like trying, grab, like, wait. Oh,
If you want to grab
dang
me, I'll
it.
be stopped, but otherwise I'm walking.
Yeah, I'm pulling out the pistol and the grenades, and I will also walk up, but I'm gonna say something.
Okay.
Yeah. I did. I said, that's not fucking cool.
Yeah, but to them.
Yeah.
And
No,
I
that's
hang my
that's
head
to them.
like,
Oh, great. Then I'll just follow you.
there it goes.
Yeah.
She's a heretic.
She's a hair of what?
She's a heretic.
Oh, because she
What?
has technology? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh, you guys might want to confiscate these. I found them in the rubble, and I'm going to throw the grenade and shoot one of them.
Oh, good answer.
Okay. So roll 1d6. That's how many you hit in the grenade blast.
Okay, and I hope it goes without saying, but I'm trying to throw the grenade to one side of the crowd so it doesn't hit the woman that's in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
How many are in the crowd, by the way?
The woman is pretty in the group, so if you did roll a 1,
Maybe.
in the two hit numbers for how many you hit, it could possibly hit her.
Shit
Okay.
happens.
What's the
6?
I hold it up to the book.
Oh. So you hit 6 targets, okay?
Yes.
So roll 6 dice, and you need a 4.
Dang.
You need a 4+ to hit. 4+ will hit each target. 4 plus 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 will hit
I hit all of them except one. No, I hit all of them except two.
Two. Do
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want to
yeah.
hit those other two? You want to hit at least one more of those?
Yeah, I'll spend my own karma for that though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll spend my karma to turn that
Dude.
from 4 hits to 5.
Dude, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you can spend the karma to. Yeah, you can
Turn
always
the
give it
two
to them.
four,
So
right?
if they're out, you can always give it to them.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
you
right.
can give it to me later if you need to.
Does
fair
that one count for another karma?
Okay, the one would be the woman. So if you want to save the woman,
Hero die,
you're gonna have to roll your hero die.
doing it.
Okay.
Take 5 of these back out. There we go.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. All right. So that you hit all 6, right? All 6 of the people.
Cool.
That's half the group. Okay.
Yeah,
You
Sure.
just killed. You just blew up half the group.
you're welcome.
The woman dives for cover, right?
Yeah.
When she sees she runs into cover.
I would.
The others turn on you. They've all got crude weapons.
Mm-hmm.
But the action, your action was throwing the grenade, so you can't shoot yet.
Sure.
Okay.
I can.
But you guys can because it's your turn.
I just look at them and I'm like, have you ever thought about how are people supposed to know you want this if you kill everyone?
They say heretic.
You have not thought this through. And I just like pull the crossbow out immediately. The crossbow, it's not a regular bow, it's a crossbow. I pull the crossbow out immediately to fire.
Okay. You need a 3 to hit.
3 to hit, and I can spend up to 3, right? But
No,
I
no,
risk
no.
the 1.
Do you have no? You just would hit one target. But do you
All
have anything that would help you shoot?
I don't think for shooting. No,
I don't think I remembered you seeing it.
I do have. I have no bane for far shooting. which I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know if
Oh,
this counts as
that's the,
far
okay.
shooting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You just need a 3 to hit.
3 to hit.
Roll
Okay,
one
that's
die.
just rolling one die.
One die.
Roll it.
Mhm.
Four.
That's a hit.
Pop! Right off the top of the head. You have to think about marketing. See, like,
So
if I stop now, the 5 of you will spread this message. Think of how effective that would be.
Then there were 5. Okay.
So I wanted to clarify, but I didn't want to interrupt. The grenade hits those 6 people. They're all dead, or they might have strikes left.
They're all dead.
Okay, cool,
It blew them up. Yeah.
great.
Magnificently done, by the way, Jake.
Thank
Yes,
you.
that was amazing.
I mean, I feel like
Okay.
the compliments are better directed at the dice, but I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
And while they're doing that, I'm gonna circle around towards the side that the woman dove for cover, pulling my bow and taking aim as well.
Okay, cool.
And I do get to roll with a boon shooting my bow.
Yes, you do. Oh, damn!
Oh, nice.
Shit. All right. Roll another d6. See if you crit.
Oh, right. I don't think it's worth exploding it with my karma at this point. but I'll-
You take them out, so no problem. So there's another one down. There's only 4 left. So
Knowing that I am a
so
better
Ty Lee.
melee fighter, yeah, I just like whip out like a crowbar and rush forward and whack somebody.
Nice. 3 to hit.
3 to hit, and I have a melee boon, so here comes 2 die.
Nice.
Bang.
A boon was helpful.
Swap.
Nice. Do you want to try for a crit or just go with what you got?
I've got that extra karma. I'll burn 1 to
Okay.
boost that 5 to a 6, and then
Okay.
roll 1 more time.
Nice. Okay.
Where are the
You did
tries?
take another out, so there's 3 left. So they're like,
But that
So,
makes it their turn now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any form of intimidation that we can do? Because I've literally just walked right into their face and shot 1 in the head, and 6 others blew up beside. Like, I just feel like
we've
I'm
killed,
steamrolling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
We've killed
yeah.
8 out of 12 of them.
Yeah. Normally, probably, but since they're kind of like
Fanatics.
fanatics. They're just fanatics. You see in their eyes that this is, not that you're a logical person, but you see in their eyes that there's no argument that's gonna sway them.
I'm gonna say
You
with
recognize
Yeti,
that
I'm like, wait! Don't you see? I'm just using a crowbar. I don't have any technology. Don't hit me.
Okay,
using a bow.
the one that was going to Ty Lee turns to the friar instead.
Ty Lee, you've known me long enough Don't try to negotiate with zealots.
I just have a knack
Don't
of
be long
talking
enough.
myself out of trouble.
All right, so like this, so I just like take a really long hit.
Oh,
as
he
it
rolled a
rolls me.
6.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh no, he rolled another
Oh.
6.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I crit you. So
Right.
you took 2 strikes,
Mhm.
but you do have your junk armor. So
Mhm.
make an armor save. You need a 5 or better
Okay.
with 1 die.
Rolling it.
Oh.
I roll a
Did-
1.
No, that was a failure. You could
Mhm.
roll your hero die, or you could just take the strike.
And gain
Is
a
it-
karma.
Am I only going to take 1 strike?
hmm
Or oh, so they critted, but I still only take 1, right?
For now, we have to roll for the other hit. 'cause
That's
I did
fine. No,
another hit on you.
I'll take the strike and I'll take the karma.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, give that
So
man
that's-
a karma. Okay,
Do
so
I only get 1 karma for the 1 because I'd have to go twice for the other, right?
yeah, if you roll another 1, then you would get another karma. Yeah,
Got it. Got it.
for the
Okay.
for the fail it forward. Okay, so roll your save again. You need a 5 or 6 because it hit you twice, not once.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
didn't
up
make
that
it,
to
but you
1.
can spend the karma.
So I'm gonna take the karma I just got and spend it back on the.
Got
thing.
it. Got
So
it. Okay,
perfect.
you're good. You're good. Okay.
So he hits me with 1, dings off the other, and and I'm just like, no.
He's
I'm gonna
clearly
brain that one
bleeding,
in
but he's
there.
so anesthetized that
Right. All right, Jake. The other one comes at you.
go for
Ah! That's a hit.
it.
Make
All
an armor
right.
save. Oh, nice!
Nice.
Metal torso, friend.
Hit your metal torso. The last one's going for you too, Jake. That's a hit. Oh!
I already spent my hero die, so I'm taking that one.
Okay, so that's a strike.
But it's a 1 on the round, so you get another karma.
That's true.
Yes. Yep.
All right.
The fire's going to convert all of us by the end of this.
Okay, so
Right.
back to you guys.
Not me. I just like to humor him.
Can I quickly brain the one that? Oh, sorry. Brain the one that went after the fryer.
Nice.
Since
The one you
it
talked
turned
to.
its back.
I
and
don't have
just
any.
went-
I don't have any technology.
Yeah, and I just went bam. Okay,
Nice.
just drop that real quick.
Oh, that's a hit.
No, that'll do it.
He
yeah.
is down. He hits the
Yogi.
pavement.
How many are up? 3 or 2?
There's just 2 left.
Okay, there's about to be 1. I'm gonna shoot 1.
Okay.
Get it.
3.
Okay.
All right. That's a hit. He drops like a hot potato.
So I imagine that all of the turns that have taken place since I threw the grenade happened at the same time in the moment it took me to throw that grenade and shoot the gun as I originally described.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it on me now?
Uh huh.
And
Okay.
there's 1 guy left.
Perfect. So I walk up to the last guy, and I had not decided this now, and yet it feels like this needs to be the thing. I just
Yes.
have cobbled melee weapon. It
Yes.
doesn't say what it is.
Yeah.
I really want it to be the big metal book that I carry around.
That is freaking awesome. I love
Yeah.
it.
Okay. I just want to be like, you have got to learn
To
about
mellow
the
out.
nature exactly of the universe, and I just like clang the thing right across
Get
his
some
face.
love in your
Exactly.
your heart. Wham!
That's a 6.
Aw, yeah.
Ah, you're on a 6. Let's
So
roll again.
I
Let's
roll again, right?
Yeah, roll a die.
a
Oh,
one.
a one.
Aw.
But
I
that's
had,
enough because you smack. You hear his nose crush and his skull fracture, and he just flips backward, hitting his head on the pavement.
I have something to remind Edward of. We were each other's first DM, and
That's right.
and in
Oh,
one
that's
of,
cool.
in
That's
one
cool.
of your games, I played a character who carried around an iron book of the law.
That's right.
You remember that?
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. So yeah, I'm just taking that to the next level.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have literally just like dead walked right in here. They knocked me down for 1, and then things are blowing up. We're shooting crossbows and all that, and then I just brain the last guy, dead.
Okay, so Jake, Rufus looks up at you like something's wrong, and that's when you hear that
Oh, it's coming back.
again. And the woman turns to you, Tersa, and says, "I know where we can hide. Follow me. It's a safe
Right,
place."
guys, let's go.
Oh,
I follow her.
is she with us?
Trust
Alright,
her over
let's
the
go.
Sarek.
You guys want to? She said, "My name is Ash.
My name is Jake. Just Jake.
Follow me, quick."
He's lying. He's lying. They're pulling me along, and I'm like, I just want you to know that he's lying. He started this relationship off very badly.
She is mostly human. She has it looks like her skin is kind of this weird kind of warped symmetry. Like her face isn't quite, her one eye's higher than the other, and it looks like almost her skin is melted, on her face. And then her right arm is like smaller than her left. But she kind of winds you through these dizzying tunnels under this building. And do you want to keep following her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, she's like, yeah, come on.
Yes,
So-
Scotty, but I also just want to throw out, in case we're coming to a good stopping point, it's just about break time.
Okay, perfect. We will stop here in just a sec.
Great.
Perfect.
Okay, so the tunnels kind of open up into this basement area, and she says, "Kids, I've got some guests."
Kids.
And you see 3 kids kind of come out from hiding, 2 girls and a boy, and they're the same way. Their flesh kind of looks melted, a bit, and they say, "Oh, Mom, we've been waiting for you, Mommy." And it's like, "Oh, sweeties, we have some guests. They're gonna stay with us." Okay. And this is where we'll stop.
Oh, I
And
can
until we
feel
come
my
back from the break.
bigotry flaring up.
They're gonna eat us.
Bad.
There you go. Oh, okay. Guys,
I like as we're closing, I just go, "What a beautiful mirror that molded you, Ash." And I hand her like the joint if she wants to smoke it.
She does. She takes a big toke.
all right, gang. Thank you,
Oh, that's
everyone, for watching. We'll be back in 10 minutes to continue this fiasco.
Wait, as we're closing it out, I'm taking it in and I go, "Are the kids cool? Do you wanna-"
Oh yeah,
We'll be back
they're
in
cool.
10. We'll be back in 10.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome back to Tales from the Backlog and the Wasted World. And what's the name of this city again?
Nightmare
Nightmare
City.
City.
Nightmare City. That's
So we're
right.
underneath now. We're underneath somewhere in the catacombs, right? The twisty
We
joint.
followed a woman who we got her name, but I didn't write it down.
Ash.
Ash.
Ash, thank you.
Because she's burned.
What are her children's names?
Oh yeah, she had
Please don't say
introduced them
Crisp and Cinder.
yet.
I
Yeah,
did
she-
just
she
ask
just
if
mentioned
it's cool that they could smoke. I'm assuming she's gonna say no.
Say what?
I did just ask if it's cool if her kids smoke weed. I'm assuming she's gonna say no.
Oh no, she didn't say no.
She didn't say no.
This
No.
is a wasted world, man. Life is hard.
Children, start young. Don't think too hard. This will mess up your brains.
They seem like old pros when they're passing it around.
Well, shit. We start swapping tricks on like rolling a joint.
And while he's chatting up the kids, I'm going to turn to Ash and say, "So I'm glad that we happened to come across you, and thank you for helping us avoid that Sauroch. Mind if we ask a little more about what happened?"
Oh yes, those psychos, they captured me because I don't look like them. You see, I have some physical deformations. They don't, unless you're pure. They called me impure, and they captured me and dragged me off.
Well,
We have to
Ash,
hide. We have to hide from them.
I have a perfectly rolled joint that I hand to her. I'm like, "Ash, you can tell just from the look at them, they are not good judges of character." And I just hand her a joint.
I'll agree with you. Oh, that's good.
very
Well,
good.
Ash, we find ourselves here in your dark city because we're tracking down a box that was taken earlier. Is there any chance that there's any information you could give us to help us track this down so we can make our way deeper?
Oh yeah, I heard a gang got the box.
You happen to know where they're
They're
headed?
called the Ruin Runners.
Ooh,
Have I heard
they're
of
here
them?
in the ruins somewhere.
Are they archaeologists?
Oh no.
Oh, fair enough.
Have any of us heard of the Ruin Runners before?
Not particularly, no.
Okay.
Okay. I have been around quite a bit. I've been to many holds. Would I know that? Would I have heard of the Ruin Runners?
The question
No.
is, would you remember it?
So that's a fair question, to be honest with you. That's
They
a fair
say
question.
Ash says that they hole up. They have some buildings that they hole up in. I can show you where they are.
That would be wonderful. If you can get us closer to that direction, point us in the way, that would help us a lot.
Well, the problem is, I think my enemies are gonna be crawling the streets looking for me. Maybe we could hold up here for a little while, and then I can show you where they are. I can show you where they stay. They have several buildings they've taken over, and they have zip lines and bridges and all kinds of crazy things they built. Crazy walkways and ropes and
Zip lines, you say?
yes.
I look at the kids. I'm like, do you like playing on the zip lines?
They're like, no.
You're missing out. And I hand them a joint.
Well,
You're probably safer
They pass it
Yeah.
around.
Friar,
hiding underground.
I think that probably that's because the zip line's at gang territory.
Not much of a safe
Oh.
landing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stay away from them.
You know what I feel like doing, kids?
What?
Drugs.
See,
It
I
feels
feel
doing
like-
drugs.
I always feel like doing drugs, BBDJ. I kind of feel like cleaning up some zip lines. I'm like slowly just refilling all of my joint thing. I'm just putting it back in. I'm like, I'm like teaching the children deep lessons. I'm like, look, whatever you take from the earth, you have to give back. Every joint you smoke, you have to remake for the next time.
And every shot you fire, you have to reload. I chime in.
Exactly.
So Ash offers you some food. It looks a bit dubious. Some
Totally
kind of
digging in.
Is this
some kind
rat-
of stew,
Oh, rat stew?
probably.
Totally digging in. 100%.
No problem. No problem eating rat stew. Do it all the time.
Yeah.
Looks dubious as in
100%.
contaminated at all, or
What isn't?
Do you have a way to know if it's contaminated?
not other than just my nose and hoping that I could sniff
Incredibly
it out.
sensitive palate, Scotty.
So Rufus is like, this is good. This is good.
Rufus likes it. Okay.
If Rufus
I'm-
likes it, I'll haveable.
I'm
I'm
Okay.
digging
halfway
in.
through.
I'm not worried. I got a strong.
In
stomach.
fairness, Tersa, Rufus does not like chocolate. Rolling joints.
I don't know if I've ever had chocolate.
Jake, are you having a bowl?
Yeah, I'm halfway through it by the time Rufus checks it.
Okay, cool.
And will this negate the need for us to burn supplies for the day?
Yeah, it will.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
For rations, but not for shooting. I fired some today.
Right.
Oh yeah. If I use a crossbow, do I need to expend for that?
You normally, but since you guys haven't really shot that much today, I'm not going to worry about the expenditure of
Okay.
supply. Yeah.
Cool. It wasn't like an extended fight.
Yeah, it was very, very limited. So we're not going to worry about that.
Yeah, that
Um,
grenade was super helpful.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a great
that's-
example of taking something from the earth and giving it right back.
See? Listen to BBDJ.
I got it right out of a guy. I got it right out of a corpse's neck and then used it to kill 6
You put it
cultists.
right back into them.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to the kids, and I'm like, now all those bad people are gonna go back around the wheel, and hopefully they'll come back and not be assholes.
That might be true, but there's no reason to worry about it. We should all just be nice to each other and chill out.
I agree.
You
All right.
agree, but then you say stuff like the assholes are going to come back around on the wheel.
Well, hopefully they won't be assholes.
No, I get you. It's
yeah.
not that I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Looking at these children's faces and having grown up in a hold that was a lot of people with mutations, I can't help but think that these children already know that darkness is going to come back around. They
Yeah.
can't have had it easy growing up in Nightmare City with mutated faces.
Yeah, I would
So-
like to ask Ash why they live here. Like, why not get out of the city and go to a hold?
Yeah.
I'm afraid they won't accept us there. Like they don't accept us here. What if we get there and we have nowhere to hide? We don't know anywhere to go, and they kill us or they jail us or throw us out in the wasteland. How will we survive?
Well, what if we get to a hold and we talk to them about you in advance? And then we could come back and let you know.
You would do that?
Sure, as long as we don't get killed by cultists or giant lizards.
Then this makes me really sad.
The fact that you're about to kill us?
Why?
What I have to do.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
That's what I thought.
That's when you see Rufus kind of wobbling
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
and then
Uh-huh.
falls
Drugged.
down.
Uh-huh.
I want you all to roll
Uh-huh.
a avoidance save with a bane.
Can I avoid the bane because my body is so toxic?
And that's what-
Yes,
Plus, I have the hardy constitution inclination, so
My
that would
avoidance
work.
save
Yes,
is a
that would
4.
work.
Is this at
That would
all
negate the bane,
survival?
yeah, Ty Lee, that would negate the bane, huh?
Is this at all something that survival would help? I have a boon in that.
No.
Darn, and it's with a bane. Here we
Okay,
go.
so rolling. So I got a 2. What did I have to get? A 3?
Okay. You need to get a 6.
I'm
I'm
get a 6.
I got
That's
a
an avoidance
4. I'm
save.
gonna burn 2 karma.
Okay.
I'm gonna burn 4.
Well, I get to earn a karma by failing this one.
Okay.
I'm
See
gonna
you
burn
guys
4.
later.
Edward's
Okay.
burning 4. Meredith and I are
Wow.
each losing. or
No, I'm earning
gaining-
1.
Meredith's gaining 1, and I'm burning 1.
Wait. Oh, yeah. I don't have enough to give you, otherwise I would. I have 2. I can give you 2, but that's all I can give you.
So Tersa passed out?
Yeah.
Okay. But
No,
everybody
I see Tersa pass out. I see the dog wobbling, and I just look at Ash, and I'm like, Ash, that's rude.
But everybody else made it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I reach across and take my
I
joint
rolled
back.
a 2, so no.
That's-
Oh,
I'm also
so Ty Lee is out as
passing
well.
Okay, Ty Lee is out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Ty Lee could avoid being out if she burns all her karma and one of the friars.
You don't want to? You want to just be out?
I'm going down. Yeah. Boom.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Here's your
Okay.
karma.
Okay. I'm literally there. Not only have I rolled and I'm clear, I continue
Uh-huh.
to eat the stew.
Yeah, actually, I don't continue to eat it, but only because I already finished mine.
Okay.
I'm just like, all I want to know, Ash, is what were you hoping to accomplish?
So,
Yeah.
you're both a bit wobbly, but Friar probably less so, as he's
No
he's
more
used
than
to.
normal.
He's used to. So,
I'm really looking her in the eyes. I'm asking her,
yeah.
why? What are you hoping to accomplish?
So she pulls a blade out from behind her back. It's like a serrated blade,
Uh-huh.
and she says, "I just need a piece. That's
Of
all
what?
I need."
Of what?
I can give you some hair.
She smiles. Of one of you, of course.
How about
For
hair?
what?
Does hair count?
And you see the kids, and they're just like, they smile, and they have like these
Told you.
serrated teeth.
Okay.
You know,
So
I
as
was
she says that, I look at her and I'm like,
And they're
Ash,
drooling. They're drooling,
Ash?
and they have these serrated teeth.
Ash, we left 12 bodies on the surface.
12 of
We
them.
could have drug any one of them down here. What are you thinking?
And
The Ravager
furthermore,
was-
you could have just eaten the stew you fed us, but not drugged it.
The Ravager was coming. We didn't have time.
Okay, so I look her right in the eyes. I'm like, you have 2 children that are hungry. Do you want to go
Yes.
back up with me and we
3.
can? Yeah. Do you want to go up there and we can go get one of those bodies, or do you want to kill somebody for no reason?
I don't want to kill you. I just want to take one of your limbs. How about
So
one
listen,
of these?
We can
There's
go
a
get a body.
pile!
You can have the whole thing.
Think
Well,
of how many
we got
you can
these
have.
two right here. They're fresh.
But they're fresh because they're still alive.
They're
Ash,
mostly
how do
clean
you-
and they're fresh. We can
Ash-
take an arm and we'll be good.
No, no,
Ash,
no. You
what's
won't
the
be good
long-term
because
goal
if you
here?
take my friend's arm, I have to kill you.
Right.
We'll,
I literally just
we'll
walked
sear
into
the flesh and seal. They'll
Ash,
be okay.
Ash.
Probably.
I walked into 12 cultists to pull you out. And the best response you can give to me is you want to take my friend's arm. When there are 24 arms up there that you could enjoy. The friar is stone sober and totally pissed. He
Look
gets
at
up
my-
from the table, he says, Ash, I am utterly disappointed in you. Jake, pick him up. We're leaving.
My children. Look at my poor children.
Yes! Go get the arms, Ash! Don't talk to me! Don't talk to me! This is the worst. I cannot believe you've survived this long.
We can take a leg.
No, you
There
can't
are
take a
20
leg.
an
24
arm.
legs!
There's you're not starving. There's meat right up there. What are we
There
talking
is
about
so
here?
much meat. I would have helped you carry it. I'm not going to now.
No.
You're going to have to carry
I
it
don't
yourself.
want meat for. We don't want that scrawny meat. You look.
Oh,
you
it's a
look
little
healthy.
late to be a gourmet, Ash. So what you'd rather eat is drugged meat. Is that what you're saying? The friar is utterly sober, like just incredibly pissed. Just
Oh,
like
we're immune.
you
We're
have-
immune to the drug.
I gave you weed, Ash, and you betrayed me. I just look at
Pretty
her
good
and like
too.
I want to know. I want like whatever this system's equivalent of like the most devastating psychological attack there is. I just want to look her full in the face and be like, I am completely disappointed with you.
You're disappointed in a mother who just wants to feed her children?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There's
It
Because
doesn't
we
even
were-
have to be your arm or leg.
we
It can
were
be one of
ready-
your friends
You keep
here.
repeating the same thing, Ash. There is so much food.
They'll probably
You've gotten
live.
hooked on- You know what? I'll tell you this, Ash.
They
I
won't
take
feel
out-
any pain, I promise.
I take out a joint. I light it. I'll tell you this, Ash. You are hooked on a plan and not a result. And I need you to stop and think about your life right now, because here's the thing. Sure, you take a leg right now. Fantastic. Where's the next leg? Are you going to wait for someone else to save you to take their leg too? Is this the life you want to lead? I hit the joint and I pass it to her.
Well,
Is,
you put it
is
that
this
way.
the life you want to lead? I'm just saying, like, think about tomorrow. You have real children that
I've got
I
to
care
think about today.
Right,
They're hungry. Look at them.
right. Why did we leave the legs? Quiet, I'm getting to you. Why did we leave the legs on the surface, Ash?
The Ravager was coming. If you're willing to
Ash,
go up
Ash,
and get
what's the
some
real
meat from the
reason?
Ravager,
Ash,
then that's fine.
what's
You
the
can
real
do that.
reason?
I'll
What's
be that.
gotten you in
That'll
this
be okay.
pickle?
I'll keep the rest of them. You go up and get the. You
Ash,
go up and
I
get.
can't trust you now.
You two
look at-
go
look
up.
in the-
I'll keep
look-
these two.
Look me in the eyes, Ash.
Fryer, I
I
think
promise I won't cut them while you're gone.
I think
don't trust
Ash
you.
is not. I think Ash is not responding to reason, and I think the best thing that we can do for her and her kids is just to leave.
I pick up whoever the lighter of the two is, because I'm not a very strong person.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Oh
But
no,
I
no,
can take
you
one.
could. You two can leave. We're keeping them.
Oh no, you're
Ash?
not. No, you're not.
Ash, I literally walked into 12 people who were about to kill you to pull you out. I saved your children's lives today. How far do you want to push this?
Yeah, I will knock you
I
out.
walked into a grenade explosion for you, Ash. How far do you want to push this?
My children are hungry.
Okay, I'm
Th-
gonna pick up the
Yep.
entire table and swing it and hit her in the head with it.
Yeah. Sorry, kids.
Okay, you need
Bonk.
a three to hit Ash. Oh!
Oh,
Well,
Oh,
I
you
missed.
You also roll with a bane, so.
Okay,
But you rolled a
well,
one,
yeah,
so.
I missed.
Yay, karma.
I'm taking my karma.
She dodges out of the way, and it smashes into the friar.
That's fine.
Oh, sorry,
Fine.
sorry.
Okay, so friar,
Have I gotten
make
my
an
strike
armor
back
save,
from
friar.
the, have I gotten my strike back from the meal, or does that happen tomorrow?
No, that happens tomorrow.
Okay, cool. No problem. All
so,
right, so
uh,
armor save.
Yeah, you need a 5 or 6.
Come on, waiting on the roll.
Hey.
There's a 5.
Oh!
It's like, it literally like I don't even blink, the table just flies past me, and I'm like, Ash, I don't think you're understanding how serious I am right now. You have
Can't
really
leave with
pissed
your
me
friend
off.
all groggy like this.
Absolutely can.
Ash, think you're just stuck in a loop, and I'm asking you to be a person right now. Maybe for the first time in your life, I'm asking you to be a human being.
Is she
I'm a person
counterattacking
that
me?
loves their children.
I'm asking you to be a human being for your children.
If she's
Unless
not-
you want them eating the legs of every person who saves them, Ash, what are you teaching your children?
If she's
I
not
don't
going
wanna
to
be a human
counterattack, I'm
being.
going to hit her
Have
again.
you seen the human beings outside?
Oh my God.
I
I'm
don't
a
want to
human
be
being
one.
right in front of you. And you want to eat me after I saved you.
I don't want to eat you. I want to eat one of your friends.
That 3 is me punching her in the face.
Yeah. I look at the kids, I'm like, do not be like your mother.
I'm knocking her out. I'm not killing her.
Okay.
I offer
Roll
I
another
offer-
d6. You have a bane.
Oh, that's a bane.
You're
Okay.
groggy.
Damn. I'll
Okay,
spend a
that's a
karma
miss.
though.
Okay, wait.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna spend the karma. Okay.
No, wait, no. Let me spend it. I'm gonna spend the karma because, like, as you go swing to miss, I literally just adjust your hand a little bit, and then it just keeps going. And my eyes do not leave Ash at all. I'm like,
Okay.
you have really. I sincerely do want to roll like whatever the psychological damage, intimidation, whatever I can do on Ash. I want to do that. How do I do that?
Okay. All right. You need a 6 to convince her. Do you have anything that would help you do that?
Let's see.
I mean, besides your oration.
Besides just the fucking speech I'm going on.
Yeah.
I don't have. Well, I do actually have befuddle.
Oh, right.
Sort of would do that, right?
That could work. Yeah, that could work.
So would I do that with like?
Let me roll her resistance.
Okay.
All right, hold on. All right, I rolled a 3. You need to equal or beat a 3. You can roll 1, 2, or 3 dice to do that. Any
I'm
1s or
gonna-
2s you get, fail
Instant fail.
the ability.
That's fine. I'm gonna roll 2. No, you know what? I'm gonna roll 3 because fuck it, it's the friar.
Okay, cool.
There it is. 3, 2, 5.
Okay, you beat it, but you did fail. So
What
what you
did I
can
fail?
do is
Yeah.
you can't use karma on a psychic ability. You can use your hero die, or you could take a wound on yourself and
I'll
make
just
it
take a wound.
pass. Okay.
Take a wound. So now I have 1 strike left. I'm taking the
Okay.
wound.
Okay.
Wow.
She backs up. She thinks hard about it, backs up, and says,
And says nothing because I knocked her out, right?
I really like this is where the friar like stops being jokey and he's like really serious. He's like, I'm reaching out to you as a human being.
Okay.
What do you want? Like, I am disappointed in you. What are you trying to teach your children right now? That the people who help them, you should stab them in the back? Is that the world you want to be in?
and as you stun her into kind of like agreement. That's when Jake's blow comes to the back of her head and knocks her out.
Sorry, Fred. I really didn't think that was going to work. I maybe I should have waited a second.
So the children are wailing, crying.
Hey, kids. No, listen. Your mother's going to be fine. We'll leave her right here with you. She'll wake up in a little bit. And when she wakes up, just remind her what happens when you fuck with people you shouldn't have fucked with. But upstairs, if one of you wants to go upstairs, we can show you where there's meat.
You're gonna die, human. You're gonna die.
Well, yeah,
You're a
but not
human.
today. Not today.
God.
See, the thing that the friar refuses to do right now is not see them as people. Like, at no point is he going to be like, "Oh, I guess I'll treat you like a monster." No, you're a person. We roll joints together. You have beautiful children.
You did.
All right,
I mean,
Friar.
yeah.
Friar, I understand where you're coming from, but we got to get the fuck out of here, man.
No, we're leaving.
Yeah.
I'm not staying another moment in this place.
Okay,
This is ridiculous.
which one of the ladies do you want?
I'll take Tylee.
All right, I'll take Tersa. We're out of here.
I pick up the
Okay,
kids.
so
Rufus.
you're gonna drag them out.
As I leave, I turn around and I go, think about your life, and then I leave one joint on the table.
Bring Rufus.
Yeah, Rufus, come on.
They run
He's
over to their
unconscious.
mother.
Oh, right. Rufus is in my backpack.
Okay, yeah, Rufus is totally passed out. Because it was like an adult size like dose, right?
Yeah.
So he's just like totally gone. Okay. So you're who's leading the way?
Me, because I was half out the door for most of that conversation.
Okay,
That's true. That's true.
Okay, the friar is not like doped up because he can take it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So he's cool. So Jake, you do still have the boon, right?
Yeah.
Or I mean the bane.
Yeah.
Being drugged.
Right. When's that wear off? At bedtime?
Before that.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll wear off before that.
All right, so I let Jake find us somewhere to sleep. This is disgusting.
Me find somewhere to sleep. I don't even know what the fuck. Who was
Like
that?
It was Ash and her two sad children who are probably going to grow up sad because Ash cannot step outside of herself for 2 seconds and recognize that there are 24 fantastic
Hey,
meals
Flyer, listen.
right on the surface.
Wait, no, I hear you. I just got one question for you.
What?
I thought Ash was cool.
I thought Ash was cool too, BBDJ.
And then I passed
I
out.
did too.
BBDJ.
Well, fuck. And I sit down on top of Jake and smoke this joint.
The world is so disappointing, isn't it? So Ed Friar, I want to tell you that you do have some meds in your pack. Okay.
Yeah.
You can use them between scenes, which this is considered between a scene.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2, so if you take them both, you could heal yourself back up. Or you can heal one.
Don't
It's
I
up to
get
you.
one just for resting?
You will get one when you do a long rest. Yeah.
Are we gonna do the long rest? Is that what we're about to do? Like we just find some alcove and I drag them into some like corner somewhere and we just fall
So
asleep.
you want to be in these tunnels and be in these tunnels and rest with the
when
mutants
I
down
described myself passing out, I was assuming that we'd already made it to the surface and gotten in a building.
here? Not yet. No.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's gonna do that whenever.
Whenever we
there.
get to a safe place, I will do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not going to use the drug. You're just going to wait for rest.
I'll do. I'll probably do one. So
Okay,
like
that's
I'll
cool.
rest and do one is what I'm.
Okay.
doing.
Yeah. It's just as long as you can do it while you're walking. You can do it while you're talking.
Okay, so I do one while we're walking, and then I'll do the other on catch up.
Okay, cool.
All right.
If you need to, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So just mark that off. Okay, so as you're winding through these tunnels trying to find your way, I want you guys to do a perception check, basically.
Okay.
So, Friar and Jake, make a perception check.
All
You
right.
need a 4 or better.
4 or better. Okay.
Yep.
So let's see.
Oh, nice.
I need to do just one of these. That's 4.
Okay.
Hey.
So nobody has anything with any traps or anything, right?
No, well, not unless it's a mechanical trap. Maybe I could spot it because of my machine head nature.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, right?
Do I have anything towards that? No, I don't really have anything towards that.
Okay,
No.
okay. So, you find a section of floor that looks extremely dangerous, like that it's crumbling. You're not sure if you're going the way that she brought you in, because it's so windy and twisty, these tunnels. You think you're going the right way, but you're not sure. But there's a section that looks bad. Do you want to try to cross it, or go back and try to go around somehow?
With my Bane.
With the Bane and 2 unconscious people.
Yeah,
Right.
We got to go back.
I want to get us to wherever the other 2 people of our party are conscious again. Like I don't want to leave them out of this whole thing. So like whatever we got to do to get to that, I'm voting for that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to go. You don't want to just go right through it, right? You want to go around.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
go
also,
around. Also,
okay.
I don't want to try and jump it with the Bane and the dead weight. Yeah.
Also, Steve, I
Right.
think I have 2 karma left because I took 4 to up myself, and the other time I wanted to spend it, they didn't end up spending it, so I still have the.
Okay. I'm not sure. I bet I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
The Friar, karma cheat. No.
All right. So you guys head back around, try to find another tunnel. Okay. Roll, each of you roll a die and don't roll a 1.
Okay.
This won't have a bane, Steve.
Okay.
5.
3.
Okay, nice. You guys find your way out,
Nice.
and the sun is going down.
What a fucked up day.
Did we really spend the whole day doing this? We didn't even get anywhere.
I mean, we're in Nightmare City, so congratulations.
Yeah, so the part we did this morning when we jumped over that ravine. on
Yeah,
the
I'm
motor-
assuming we
I
like.
mean, if you
go
would have
over
given
the
her an
tunnel.
arm, she would have showed you where the bandits were.
Oh, that would have been nice of her.
I gave her a joint. I gave her 2 joints. And she gave me nothing but.
Technically gave her 2 arms and 2 legs, her own, when we saved her from those cultists.
That's right.
Yeah.
The lack of loyalty is just very disheartening.
Friar, I understand. Listen, take a drink. Take a drink.
solution. Yeah.
It's what you need.
Yeah. So So are we at a spot where the ladies can wake up?
Yeah, let's
So
find some little alcove to tuck ourselves into if we can and take a
yeah.
rest.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you both to roll a die and don't roll a 1.
Here we go.
Did we just do that, or were you doing it?
Do it again.
Do it again. Roll it again. I rolled a 1.
Do you want to spend
Okay.
karma? Can you spend karma on this?
Can't spend karma on a 1,
Oh, right.
but you could roll your hero die if you want.
How bad? Like, how bad does this environment look?
I think this is whether we get our rest or not.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll roll the hero die.
Okay. Basically, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So hero die is just the D6 as well, right?
Yeah.
And just don't roll a 1.
3.
Okay, you're good. Which I've seen people do, right?
Right.
Poo.
Okay, all right.
No,
so
I do get karma for that, though, right?
For the 1? No, not because
No, 'cause you rolled the hero die.
It negates the
Yeah, you
karma.
rolled the hero die to replace it, so no, you don't.
Oh, I only get it if I absorb the failure.
Yeah, you only get it if you
Gotcha.
absorb the failure, right?
Gotcha. Okay, I need to
Okay,
start
so you
failing
guys
more
find
things.
a relatively safe spot. You think it's safe,
All right.
and so you want to rest, kind of
Yeah.
set up camp.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that. I'll give
Okay.
Friar his heart back, and I'll get back my extra heart because I'm a machine head and I can fix my own damn chassis. Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. Oh, that's no. I've hit the wrong button. I gave myself a karma instead of a strike. There we go.
Okay, so you two wake up, actually pretty rested, and not really groggy, but pretty rested. And Tersa, from the dog, you're getting from Rufus, he's dreaming, and you're getting that he's like dreaming about Darren, his master, and he misses his master. He's thinking about it. He's dreaming about his master.
May I add to that?
Yes.
Well, I'm sitting away from everybody else smoking a joint, watching the sun come up or whatever time it is. I'm just watching the horizon, and I see Rufus doing that, and I take the jacket off and I put it on Rufus.
Oh. And you realize that Rufus is like he was drugged, he was heavily drugged, right? So I'm gonna roll a die. Okay.
Oh,
And
because
if
I'm
I
tapping
roll a
into his
1,
subconscious.
if I roll a 1, something bad is gonna happen to Rufus, all right?
No.
Oh,
Here we go. Here we
stop,
go.
You're gonna kill the dog?
Here we go. Oh!
Like, I will never forgive you, dear Johnny.
Inches from death.
Okay.
I'm just like patting the dog's head.
So you suddenly feel him licking your hand, and he groggily wakes up.
You're gonna have to go mindfuck one of them. I can't do that.
How the hell did I get here? What the heck happened?
And he
Through a
rubs up
series
against
of
you, Friar, and then he
increasingly-
goes and rubs up against everybody in a friendly gesture,
I
wagging his tail.
I turn to
Oh.
Ty Lee and I go, through a series of increasing
Hey,
disappointments in the goodness of humanity.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but
I
okay.
put the joint away and I start smoking an actual cigarette.
Oh,
It's a
this is bad,
shitty
guys. I've never
fucking
seen
It's a
him like
sign,
this.
yeah. It got bad, man.
He really put a lot of faith in that woman Ash, who turned out to be a just sadistic.
She did drug
cannibal.
us. I can kind of put the dots together
Yeah,
from
she-
there. Yeah, we saved her life and
cannibal,
then she
but
tried to
also
kill us.
really unreasonable about it. Like,
She's gonna eat us. Okay.
yeah, like not
I
I can
cannibal out of
understand.
yeah.
I never judged the cannibalism. I judged
Knowing
the
that she was going to
disloyalty.
eat us, do I now know of a wasteland creature that was that looks human but isn't?
Oh, right. It could. There are a number of mimic type things that it could have been,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
cannibalism is not uncommon.
There's that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
definitely not the first time I've seen it.
Right.
Especially
That's what I've
in
done
like a zone like this.
Yeah, it was
where
it was really the murder of us, well, of you guys, or at least dismemberment. She wanted an arm, but there wasn't
It
a lot
was
of
the
reason behind it.
disloyalty.
The
well,
friars
I've
really
eaten
hung
a lot
up
of
on that
jerk.
part. To me, I just wanted
Well,
everyone
you
to...
didn't walk into a grenade explosion. In fairness.
While they start rehashing the conversation, I'd
Yeah.
like to try and find a high point in the building to get a lay of the city around us to see if I can find a set of buildings that have zip lines and any sort of raised walkways in the description that she gave, if I can kind of try and figure out where that gang maybe directionally is.
Oh yeah. Great idea. So as you climb, just roll me a die and don't roll a 1.
I have claws that I can pop out to give me a boon to climbing.
You do, so roll 2 dice. Don't roll snake eyes. Ah!
I have a hero die left still.
He said, "Don't do that."
God.
That's what he said not to do.
That
I'm gonna use
happened
that
to
hero
her.
die and roll one of
When
those
I say
again.
it, that's when they do it. Oh, no!
Jeez. I'm climbing behind you, and you knock me off the side of the building.
The city really is a nightmare.
Okay,
Tursa
you-
lands like right next to me. I'm like, it's just that kind of fucking day, isn't it?
You
And I
slip
reach
and
up and I grab the joint from you for a second.
You slip and take a
I
strike of
hit
damage,
you a
He
second
takes
for
a
later.
strike. Oh gosh.
but you hold on. You do get an avoidance save for that.
Oh,
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I don't think I get anything special on avoidance save. No, I don't. Just the one.
Can't be a fourth one.
Right before I hit the button.
what happened?
How much karma does she get for this? I feel like it's got to be a lot.
It's got to be 2. It's 2.
I get
She's
two.
she got
I
two,
get
she's
one
got
for the
max
first
for the
fail
round,
and then
yeah,
one for
yeah,
the second, and that's it.
But you
I-
continue to fall, so roll another avoidance, or not avoidance save, but roll another climb. So that's you. But
Oh,
you
can I
get
get a
2
second
dice.
die?
You couldn't
Yay.
possibly get 2 more ones, right?
Oh, watch me.
Oh, okay, there you go. You caught
Hey.
4 in a row. 4 ones in a row.
Fun.
Okay.
I need
she
to
never
screenshot
actually,
that. Give me
she
a-
never actually hit, right? She like fell, but
she-
then she didn't.
Dramatic slow-mo.
She slipped and hurt herself, but didn't like fall off the building.
Got it. Okay. Cool. All right.
Okay, so Ty Lee, were you following her?
I was.
Do
Yeah.
you have any bonuses to climbing? You do have bonuses to getting through rubble, so I will allow that.
Okay.
So you roll 2 dice, and don't roll 2 ones like she did.
It's real easy.
Okay, there we go. You're good.
Close enough.
Okay, so you guys get way up. You have the binoculars. Who has the binoculars? Is it Tursa? Okay.
Yep.
So
Came
you
with
wanna
my
scan
starting
the
gift.
city? Scan the city. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you see a couple things. You do see more, a couple more bodies hanging from high points in the city. You also see a trail of, like a plume trail, like something is flying across the city. And you see that crater where all the black smoke is coming out of. It looks like it has that black glassified effect around the crater. You also see what you think is the Rebel Runners base, the Ganger base, because you see all these bridges and zip lines and stuff connecting buildings. It's like a trio of buildings that they've taken over. And you also see something strange on a building not far from here. It looks like a gyrocopter has crashed into it and is like hanging off the side. And there's still a driver, or there's still the pilot in the chopper, like hanging off the side of the chopper, like still belted into the chopper. And the blade or whatever has stuck into the building, and the tire, like through a window or whatever, and the tire. So it looks like it's precariously hanging on, but it looks like there's the pilot still in the seat, dead, when they crashed.
I'm gonna hand the binoculars to Ty Lee and point in that direction. Say that could be interesting. And when you're done there, also look at the encampment. But hey.
And Ty Lee,
Okay.
you notice that they look like they have a backpack of gear and some kind of rifle,
Oh,
like some kind of advanced rifle.
nifty. I've also got binoculars, so yeah, I'm okay.
Oh wow, never mind.
oh. Gosh, that we need to try and get over there. I seriously doubt we'll be able to climb all the way without at least falling once and hurting ourselves like you did earlier, but it might be worth a try.
Oh yeah, for that rifle, absolutely. We just gotta talk the boys into it. Let's go. I start climbing back down.
What are we doing?
We found a gyrocopter.
Does it work?
No, but
I'll make it work.
But the guy had a fancy gun and a backpack full of supplies, it looked like.
Let's get over there.
and it's sort of between us and where we need to go, I think.
Let me ask you a question. Is it up on a roof?
It is,
Kinda.
yeah. It's like in the side of a building,
Oh, boy.
a crumbling building.
Well, let's do it.
It'll probably be a good place to bed down after we get up there, elevation.
Any chance you left a rope or something when you came down?
No,
Okay,
nobody
so
has a rope. Right?
now we gotta climb the building again.
It's not this building. He's over there.
Okay, maybe there's stairs.
In that building, quite possibly.
Let's go see.
I've since cheered up in the intervening minutes. I have pulled out another bumper sticker from inside my holy text, and it just says "Keep on trucking." And I'm like, the wheel turns and the wheel turns, my friend. And the more I think about it, the more I feel like if we run into Ash again, we might need to help her wheel accelerate just a little bit.
Friar, I think it's sometimes you gotta let go of the past, man.
The past
And if it
is
comes
the
back for us, we
future.
kill it.
The past is the future, but in between that is the present, and we gotta concentrate on what's happening now.
Let's do it. And I
And
take
what's
a huge
happening now is
swing
I'm
with-
getting a shiny gun.
I like her thinking.
Okay, so do all of you want to go up the building, or just one of you, or a couple of you?
I'm
going.
we all go because I'm gonna probably have to fix the gyrocopter, I assume, and I don't want to be unguarded.
Okay,
we
have
a
any
couple, a couple,
run?
a couple of caveats. It looks pretty damaged. The blade is all bent up,
Okay.
so that would require more repairs than you could do here.
Okay.
And the other thing is, it's like smashed into the side of the building, so it's like
Not
embedded
on
in the
ground.
building, essentially,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
So it'd be very precarious to try to get it. If you got it loose, it might take you down with it, right?
Okay.
Like fall off the building and take you with it. So would not be an easy procedure by any stretch of the imagination.
All right. But there's a guy, right?
There is a
Dead
dead guy in the seat, yeah.
Well, let's get him.
Strapped into the seat.
Let's get him, and if possible, search the rest of the gyrocopter as well.
Okay. So, do you all want to go up?
Is there any way that the people who can climb can go up and throw a rope down?
We don't
If
have
there's
If
any.
you
rope
had a
also?
rope, yes.
Maybe there's a rope in the guy's bag. We'll find it.
Might be.
Right, there might be a rope in the guy's bag, right?
Helicopters have ladders sometimes, right?
Sometimes.
Again, I'll be pushed, pulled, directed however you guys want me to go, but by default, the friar just goes, I'll stand guard. I'm not climbing that building.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Do we need to climb, or can we go in the building, go up some stairs, and find the broken side of the wall from inside?
There's some stairs, but there is climbing involved.
Okay.
Safer climbing? Shorter
Not
fall?
safe, not safe climbing, no.
Safer than the exterior of the building, I mean.
Yeah, a little bit safer, but not much. Right.
Okay.
I will
Not
be
wall
standing
one
guard
safer, basically.
at the highest.
I vote.
balcony accessible
I
point.
vote whoever is the smallest and/or most nimble go into the helicopter and get the stuff.
So both Tia and Tersa are good at climbing.
Yeah. So I
What
vote
do y'all
we.
want to do? Yeah,
Turn-
you guys
I'm
do
going
the
up to take a look. Do you want to go up with me and see if between the two of us we can?
I said Tia again. I mean Ty Lee.
Wait,
Why I want to
okay.
say Tia? So Ty Lee is good because she's good at picking the right spot to climb. Right. She's really good at rubble. Right. So yeah, do the two of you want to go up?
Sure.
Okay.
I think I'm not
Okay.
as groggy anymore. Hopefully, I drugged one
Okay.
off
So
a
roll
bit
me 2
farther.
dice and don't roll snake eyes again.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Okay,
That's
good.
better.
Nowhere near one. That's good. Okay, so you get there, and yeah, it looks like another survivalist. The gun is a high-tech gun, and it's a mag rail rifle. And he has a it has a full charge on it. And he has a day's worth of accelerator ammo for the mag rail gun.
Nice.
So there's that. He has a plasma cutter in his bag.
Ooh.
He has 2 supply. He has a tap torch, which is basically like a big match. You can smack it on a surface and it'll light like a match.
Nice.
He has a creamy cake,
Oh.
which is
Sounds
an old world confectionary treat.
Multiple
basically lasts
floors
forever.
down. Multiple floors down. The Friar's nose just goes. What was that?
It's a creamy
He has
cake.
a wonder slab.
Yeah. All right.
A wonder slab is an old phone.
Yeah.
That doesn't get any signal because there's no signal anymore, but it can do a lot of things if you think about it. It has a flashlight. You can record. You can take pictures. You can record on it. So, yeah, they're still highly valued, and it has a full charge on it.
It's impressive.
So, and that's it.
Well, I definitely want to take the rifle and ammunition, and if you don't mind, I'll pocket the creamy cake for the friar. I imagine you probably want most everything else.
Really, that plasma cutter sounds great, but Jake
Oh,
may be interested in
also,
it
I'm
as
sorry.
well.
There's a rope too.
Perfect. Let's drop the roof
How handy
down.
is that?
That's what I'm talking about.
Imagine that.
Well, let's get this loot down to the boys. And,
Marvelous.
Now we're down there arguing about that smell. I'm telling you, it was a creamy cake.
I'm not saying it wasn't, but where?
So they're like, "Oh, sorry, that he didn't have anything on him."
Yeah, just climbed it for nothing.
What's that big shape in your cloak back there? Oh, I don't know.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a new mutation.
Right.
Do I smell a plasma cutter?
Well, I did find one, Jake, but it come in real handy chopping up scrap.
Yeah, chopping up scrap. That's what I was thinking. All right, look, you climbed the thing. It's fine.
We can share it. If you ever need it, I'll have it, you know.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right.
So the that vapor trail you guys saw earlier kind of went out of sight. You don't see where it went anymore.
Okay. But we remember the general direction, yeah?
Yeah.
I guess we
And
head
then
that way.
and then you see what the base of the bandits in those buildings.
Did the vapor trail seem to be going in the same direction as the base, or was it going elsewhere?
It was going a different direction.
Oh,
All right, let's ignore the vapor trail for now if it's not circling above us and head for the base, yeah?
yeah.
Yep. I say follow the lady with the huge fucking gun.
Yeah. You can't snipe some of those bad guys from a rooftop somewhere.
Definitely better than being in front of them.
So
Or apparently behind me while climbing. Yeah.
So the mag rail gun gives you a you probably know this, Meredith. It gives you a boon to shooting, right? Because it's a prestige weapon. It gives you when you're shooting, nothing can be harder to hit than a 4 because it can punch through armor. It can actually punch through walls, punch through armor. Like it shoots the projectile so fast and so hard that it can punch through walls, essentially, right? It can punch through cover. It also, it also requires the accelerator bullets and to be charged, which is both. You have a day's worth of the
Fuck
accelerator
yeah.
bullet.
It's
And
ready to
charge.
party.
So it's ready to party, right?
I like this. This is gonna be good.
Okay, so I assume you're kind of approaching in stealth mode, right, where you don't want to be seen, right? Friar?
I'm walking furthest behind. I think that's
I'm sneaking, but it sounds like.
yeah, right. It's like, have you ever been snuck up on by a Radio Shack? It's like that.
Okay, so as you approach the base.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Did our canine friend ever wake up?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
woke
did.
up. Yeah, he woke up. Yeah, he
Yeah,
licked
when
the
we
friar.
didn't
and
roll
Oh,
him
that's
on.
right. Yeah,
he did the rounds with everybody.
He
you know.
nuzzled everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I put the
nuzzled
jacket.
everybody.
I put the jacket back on after he got up.
Yeah.
I'm just holding on to it for you.
He seems to like the. He seems to like the smell. Like he likes that you have it.
Yeah.
He's happy that you have it, and he likes the smell because it smells like Darren.
I say that, and then I look at Tersa, and I'm like, you fucking you do it. You tell him. All right. The friar
I
is
think
fighting.
he understands the wheel. Don't worry.
Good dog. Good dog.
So it looks
All right,
like you. It looks like you'd have several options. You could try to climb one of the other buildings around and maybe throw the rope over or something and try to scoot across, or you could go one of the 3 buildings that have all this structure built into it. You could go. You could just go on the ground floor and work your way up. So we will decide that next time. As we'll go ahead and stop here. This seems like a good stopping point. And then we'll pick up next time, next adventure for the assault. Now, I want to tell you guys that I'm going to fast track experience for the game. Normally, with Wasted World now, you get 1 XP per adventure, okay? And when you get certain amount of XP, you can spend those on new inclinations. You can spend them on, you get an edge for this game, so you can spend them on your second edge. But you can also spend them on power pool dice, okay? And power pool dice are a new mechanic. They're a little bit different than hero dice. And so that's what these players are going to get for their fast tracking of experience. So next game, they're going to start with one of the power pool dice. They're going to have a hero die and the power pool die, and also all the karma will reset. So you won't have the karma that you had now. Will reset for the next adventure. All right.
Oh, killer! Great.
Yeah.
So you're fast tracking the XP. Does that mean we get 1 for the session?
Yeah, you'll get 1 power pool die for the session, and then when you go to when we play the last game, you'll have another power pool die.
So 2.
Nice. Very cool. Well, I look forward to finding out more about those when we come back. That's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Scotty, for running this for us.
Hell
Look
yeah,
forward to
yeah,
the
yeah,
second
for sure.
one.
Cool
Great
stuff.
job.
Oh,
Great
very
job,
welcome.
everyone.
Thank you guys. Great players, lots of fun, and
Yeah.
thanks for helping me showcase this new game, this new EZD6 game.
Yes, stoked as hell. Very excited for the book to come out. I want to just drop a couple of heads ups for the viewers. Monday in 2 days, we are playing Vieja Escuela Pulp, run by Mia. Monday night, Meredith and I will be in that along with Sarah. And then next Friday, we're doing episode 12 of Shadows of Arconia 2. Then the day after that, we're back to this. And coming up soon, not scheduled yet for a date, but the Friday night crew, the live action crew, is going to be taking a little break from Shadows of Arconia 2 to run a one-shot, first of maybe many, in Cities Without Number, the new game from Kevin Crawford, who is the author of Worlds Without Number, which is what we play Shadows of Arconia in. So we're going to try out his cyberpunk system. That's about everything coming up. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Because I want to call out the Monday after Vieja Escuela Pulp. We have Beyond, written by our own Max Durbin. He calls it his MAD system. It's Beyond the Obsidian Veil, coming up September 11th. And that'll be the first time played on stream anywhere for this game. So check that out. A member of our own crew has written his own game for the first time. So we're excited about that. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Scotty, for running this. It's always great to have you. Thank you to the rest of you for going on this journey with me. And we'll see you all next time.
All right.